full of darkness and danger, we rode into the shadows. The stories of our journey will stay with us, and the might of our sword shall protect us forevermore.
Pictures.
It's not a leg.
All right, now you're live.
Welcome. 6:30ish. 6 o'clock. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We are the Raconteur Society.
Could be 7:30. You can change your thoughts.
Currently, we are live on Facebook, TikTok, and
Mars.
Twitch. Eventually, I'm not getting this one.
What is it?
Are we on Twitch yet?
Yeah, we're on Twitch.
So we're live across all open channels that we're currently using right now.
No one else is on Twitch though.
No.
Yeah, nobody
I
ever.
hope you all have had a good week thus far. The rest of us have had shit.
Delicious food, by the way.
And we are continuing our Warhammer Fantasy Campaign
I don't
that
care.
Mike is running. Mike is currently setting up the live stream, so
I'm just trying to get Dale in a better position.
everybody tries to get in a better position.
That's right.
So, Mike sits down.
Get to sit down.
He's going to give you a quick rundown of where we've been so far while I fix the rest of this thing up.
Welcome to Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Tuesday night game. Ooh. All right. So we are playing first edition Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Yeah,
Oh, yes, that looks good.
how about me?
That doesn't look so good, but you're in the frame. You're in the frame.
Meh. So, we're playing a campaign about these adventurers. They've campaigned together for a couple of weeks, and boy, they've been through some adventures. And now they're in City Eldorf, and there's an apple crisis where people are addicted to apples.
An apple crisis.
Yes. In fact, apples are a strange commodity. They've been banned across the streets of Eldorf. My heavens, if you have one, you're addicted for life.
That sounds like a children's story.
Yes, it is.
Sounds like a doctor's recommendation.
It is. Who need more apples?
An apple a day will keep everybody away.
And they are induced with some sort of magic. They're blaming elves for bringing this new drug into the city.
Yeah, rightly so.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
We're elves. I mean,
It was a dark side.
sure. Hey,
Blame the dark side.
yeah. Always.
Oh, blame them because of the color of their skin. I tell you.
No racism.
Actually, they're the same color. They just have bigger ears.
Yeah, I was like, white?
Yeah, they're
You're a little whiter. A little whiter.
wider, bigger.
Very
ears.
pale.
They're pale. They're living
A
in
wider shade of pale?
They're living in the jungle.
Isn't that song?
No.
The light fantastic.
Anyway, so they came into the city. They're looking for Cheryl's beautiful, wonderful fiance, which they find out later he was kidnapped and has disappeared after having a confrontation with the Wizards College, head of the college, where he was kicked out.
That's what he says.
Dun, dun, dun.
By a bunch of librarians.
During that search for them, they find out at their
Next to
hotel,
Taylor's.
someone tried to poison the Elvish ambassador, which is a character Dale's running called Orn, and hero of the Empire called Raizen, which Boo is not present, but she was here. Pretty much after he found out there was two interlopers, probably most likely a dark elf and somebody else.
Hi, Anastasia.
Hi, Anastasia.
Hello.
Hi, Dirk. Hey, Dirk.
What if they have applesauce, he asks?
It's okay. It's mushy. It's more for the old elderly who can't eat regular apples. we get everybody addicted no matter their age.
Yeah.
They get that from Midnight.
And then they send them all the way up there so they get smashed and brought back.
Yeah.
So, they decide to look into it further.
Look, that very vacant Twitch chat is just
It blows my mind.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody can see the emptiness.
Yeah, the void.
If somebody comments on Twitch, I'm probably going to fall out of my chair.
That happened.
Probably. It has?
Yes.
When we first started, yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple that started popping around.
We don't mention them enough.
Yeah.
Maybe Yuki Senpai can see some people. Looking at me like that. Anyway,
Who's looking at them?
Steve.
He's looking in the opposite
Teal's
direction.
eyes, and I know, but he's got ones on the back of his head too.
That's called the butthole.
He's winking at me.
When that eyeball looks at you through the butthole.
That sounds like when the apple winks its eye.
It's like that. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
In languages.
Yeah, so pretty much you guys went in investigating some of it. You went to various parts of town, found out there are some other dark elves in town you went to talk to. You actually went to his the noble's house, found out it had been attacked, servants killed, and they set something up to summon up some sort of demon, which you guys fought horribly. Horrible things happened.
I thought we fought it pretty well.
Yeah.
You did, but it was a horrible mess.
Some of us fought horribly.
If you want to go back and watch it, it is a previous episode.
I wasn't there and it was horrible. I'll tell you, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was horrified. You
I
could
wasn't
not.
there.
But anyway, yes, you guys did that. Went further down the road of adventure. Talked to Marlon, found out, hey, we have the same more information about what was going on. So the gangs involved. Then you had at the Naughty Nymph where you went up to go play. And during this show,
Mom's here.
I'm on.
Come on.
There was if you were playing your fantastic roll, which is a 5, and had the whole house on their.
Actually, the original roll with a
Dirk is speaking in Russian.
Yeah,
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
so Cyrillic of him.
yes. And as the concert was going on, basically 6 other people came on stage with instruments.
That's how he catches
And you
his
found out that they were undead elves, and they started shooting into the crowd. And at the same time, 2 duplicates, Orn and Raisin, showed themselves on the top, but they were at the bottom of the bar, shouting "Death to the Empire, Death to the Humans," and started firing into the crowd at specific
That's
targets.
slander. Just say
As it was, and as they were doing that, our characters went after them and found out they were indeed dark elves using illusionary magic. And a big fight ensued. Brad's character was poisoned, and even though he was poisoned, still fought on. And somebody had a dwarf launcher, which kept chucking them on the
launcher.
on the elves in the second balcony.
They're just dropping from the sky here. This is stupid.
And it cost him a leg. And pretty much you killed them, and they tried to do a last-ditch effort to kill you with them as they took them into the abyss. You guys were able to not fall in, and you actually saved one civilian, and the other ones got sucked in and disappeared. Now, Raisin unfortunately decided to touch that, although she didn't use a rag.
I'll wrap in a towel first. Doesn't matter.
Very evil man. So she actually went to the abyss, saw some pretty bad stuff, went a little crazy again.
Oh, she saw Home Alone too.
Yes. Actually, she saw the version of Home Alone 3.
Oh.
That was never released. So, yeah, that really sometimes.
Home Alone 3 meets Problem Child 3.
It's modern day.
Modern.
Which is why it was relegated to the abyss.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like the new CEO of Sony. Oh, we're going to ditch that too. Anyway. So,
Please don't sue us.
Don't sue Sony. We don't even have any rights.
yeah.
Or money.
Some money.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Our business structure.
it definitely was not me who won that at work. So, anyway. Let's see. So after the events that happened, unfortunately, Brad passed away. His character died.
No, Brad actually passed away. We just reanimated him for the game tonight.
Yes, this is actually a very complex puppet. So from the 60s, you know,
From the 60s.
do this little.
We've actually stripped down an old Chuck E. Cheese out of the front.
Henson trademark ending.
Stuff it inside of them.
It was hard to get that stuffing through that
We
word.
should be fighting those things.
Chris Farnstrom says, what type of dice and how many would the damage from a dwarf launcher be?
Percentile.
Percentile, or the D6 strength, was basically, it was painful, is what it was. And continuing painful is the story. So Brad and Wade's character actually went to the Beyond, and they talked to their god, who had been by himself for some time, but Brad's character coming back to him actually brought back some of his memories, because he kept seeing a small younger
Brought it in a
dwarf.
box.
He did. Very nice thing. It was kind of like a delivery that went lost
He
mail.
opened it up
Here
at the
you go.
necromancer's head. Oh, wrong box.
Wrong
Sorry.
box. That's so nice. I think
Jimmy John, that's the one you want.
basically you found
Without
out
mayo.
that he had been fighting the chaos beyond the gates of the northern wastes, somewhere else, some other planet or something.
Us.
And he had kind of lost his connection with the dwarves. He sensed them, but he was not one.
Did
of
he
them.
try Sprint?
He changed companies 2 or 3 times, but luckily you guys had I don't know what would you
Verizon.
call your dwarvish phones company.
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. There we go. Bluetooth.
And every time he changed, they still found him to ask about his auto repair insurance.
Yeah, because you're we want to talk about your wagon
Best
extended
headline I've ever
warranty.
read.
What does it say? I can't read.
McDonald's brings us the McCrispy gaming chair to mark the downfall of man. That's the best headline I've ever
And
heard.
then, your cup holders, the dip sauce. You
How's that the downward spiral? I think that's wonderful.
I don't know about me eating a seat cushion though. That would be a can't That's just McRib sauce. Oh,
Why does your chair always smell like a Big Mac?
Because that hard one.
it is. You can sesame seeds stick everywhere. Anyway, so
Worse than glitter.
Worse on Twitter.
you found out about, you connected him, his past, why he was there, and he's thankful for that. You also took Wade's character that
I connected with him.
It is hilarious to watch TikTok's chat. Like we're going, then we start gaming and just
stops.
stops dead.
Maybe they're all totally enraptured by what we're doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then they, you guys took their bodies to the temple because Wade's character was unconscious. And at the temple, basically, Brad resurrected through that green light, through that shard in the back of his
the
back.
temple
He sharded in his back.
Stay alive.
The temple was spawning point.
Yes, it was. And that's kind of where we left off. You had still had from the other goddess that she was alive, but
Yeah. Yeah.
and basically both dark elves were dead, and pretty much you guys all went to the temple. And in the back room, there was actually that necromancer who had summoned who was controlling the undead elves.
Oh, yeah.
That were on stage. He somehow some sort of dead demon of some sort, some nurgle, and was attacking everybody backstage, which you two ended up fighting Dale and Rob and
Right.
finishing it off.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much
Finished
it.
him off.
You did find out that the other guy that was with
By
him
using a door.
was missing. You looked at all the other bodies.
Right.
Right.
He
Or
was
the
gone.
bodyguard type guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the necromancer's throat had been slit. So, and then left.
Right.
And that's pretty much where we left
I'm sure.
off. I believe Warren was taking, well, you two were staying there to interpret everything while you took
Right.
the bot. They went to the group.
Right. And Dolgogeth would stay with them because he's not going anywhere near Dwarves Temple.
Okay, that's fine.
He's like, I'm not even getting in the door.
Okay.
So he'll stay with Orin and Raisin.
Okay.
And if Lestra wants to stay here, we'll just take care of all that.
All right.
And for Raisin, Orin's gonna basically take her somewhere safe, either the hotel or somewhere where she can not be attacked, and so she
Probably
can rest.
the hotel would be the best since they have the
Put her under
guards
some
there.
sort of guard.
They do have guards.
So he'll Put her there, and then he'll join in the last part. But
Pretty much it does. At first, you're not sure. You're kind of held accountable, but luckily, because of her fantastic role earlier, the crowd really was motivated to side with you guys.
Right.
And basically, everyone saw that they were Druki Dark Elves. It wasn't them, and it was some sort of ruse.
yeah.
They're not sure what was going on, but there are a lot of questions. You do notice it's kind of strange. There does seem to appear a bunch of wizards in the college.
Yeah.
Showed up very early on. There was one that assisted Wade's character killing a skeletal champion.
Yeah.
Summoned. But a whole bunch more just showed up before a lot even right about the same time the guards did. I mean,
Right.
It's the drinking hour, half off for women.
The country wizards are happening.
And you know too that
If you wear a pointy hat, it's 30%.
yeah. It's a sorting hat. Do I want gin? Do I want the...
Yeah.
Well, what's that? Says an apple a day is an addiction.
Yes.
Yeah, not keep the dark road. Addicted to assholes. Apples.
Apple vessels?
Like fish sticks?
Yeah.
Pretty tasty.
Wow. Yeah, right. Well, on that happy note,
We're way past the 5-minute mark, so
Yes.
I think we're good.
and pretty much you guys, they do seem to be there quite a bit. You see one of the couple of the heads of the colleges show up, like a whole group of them. They seem to want to go
Floating
after
along
a
in
lot of you
jars.
guys at first, but a lot of the crowd just interrupts, like, no, they had nothing to do with it, and everything else. And you don't see the head of the college, but there's some other things. But they show up outside of the guards. Warren going to roll either his fellowship or leadership.
Okay. I guess leadership is better.
And then
More
you
like
can as
him.
well.
I've got questions.
Noob.
Yep.
Wormtail.
Yeah.
Okay. Would Raisin be talking at all or not?
Probably not at this point.
Well, you're trying to connect, but it's so chaotic and so crazy. She's able to just rally up the crowd that almost like, no, somebody like wants to grab her, and the crowd goes nuts. Like, you're going to take us on if you're going to take her. It's kind of like, oh, okay, whoa, everybody chill out. And then pretty much,
My groupies.
yeah.
It's like, is that only the
Will
wizard
you
to
sign my license,
You're-
please? Please sign my license. Everyone.
Quill.
Pretty much, it takes a little while, but it explains what kind of happens. They do basically use like some iron tongs to box up that amulet
Right.
and the sword, and they are taken away by the church,
Okay.
Sumerians and stuff like that.
Yeah, Oren would make sure that the church got it, not the college.
Yeah, no, and it pretty much, you guys are, after some time, a couple hours or so, you guys are pretty much released. They really don't want you guys to leave the city for more investigation what's going on. But there's a lot of questions like, well, what's going on? Do you know what happened to your fiance now? And what do you guys kind of hit towards that at all? Or,
Probably tell them that we are looking into that. That's why we were here tonight, to follow some leads and try and see if we could find out who exactly is involved. We don't want to say yet because we don't want to cast any doubts on anything.
Actually, that brings up a question.
Only one.
Well, just a name. What happened to Eldraine?
you go looking for him?
Well, I would.
He was passed out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. You guys don't even know he was knocked out, do you?
No.
Well, you saw him. You saw him get knocked out beforehand.
Yeah. Oren didn't see it, and Dolgogeth was fighting undead, so he didn't see anything. And I'm sure Raisin was probably. So we.
Ren wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Give him a gruff.
Roll your intelligence. You.
Me. Okay.
If you guys aren't there,
Right, we're at the temple. I'm getting healed.
INT.
Yeah. No. 86 out of 53.
Well,
Flowzak said, dinner time, you guys make me laugh every time. Catch you later. Later on, Flowzak.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
We got all our shots, thankfully.
I'm telling you, everyone needs to be wearing concert tunics the next morning.
Concert tunics.
I survived a lesson.
That's what I'm looking for.
We were talking about that.
All right. Okay. So where we're at. You're talking about what your investigation is.
Yeah, and basically saying, well, we have some leads on that, but we don't want to speak on it just yet because we don't want to cast doubt in case those leads don't pan out. We don't want to cause a panic for anyone. We know there's a tense situation, so we do know that there may be some criminal gangs involved. But the obviously the Druki are here and they have some hand in it as well.
So, are you going to try and do this yourself, basically?
I'll probably just say we are very close to finding out where they are. We would like to have
So
some
who is
guard.
doing this? Who's saying this?
Orin.
He's going to have to either roll his leadership or fellowship.
Okay.
Orange is saying this.
Leadership. Nope. 99.
Okay.
So if you don't want to come, don't come. Okay?
Yeah.
Just stay
Relax.
home.
Don't do it. When do you want to go do it? Relax. Don't do it.
And I might send the wrong message.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, it pretty much they start grilling Orin about who these gangs are, who's going on, so on and so forth. You can roll his willpower. Now, if Raisin wants to get upset about it or chime in at any time, that's something too. She is a champion.
Right.
Thing. There's that too. So if she wants to chime in, or Esriel, if you are too, it sounds like the guard and some of the other ones are basically grilling you. Okay, who's involved? We're going to take this down.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
I know you're all involved with this, but we're pretty much at the point now where we've got some major crap going on in the city.
What his willpower? No.
All right.
The willpower?
My willpower.
I'm just saying, are you going to?
Raisin would probably step in.
All right, she can try and roll her leadership.
Leadership. I don't even know what her leadership is. Wow. Yes, 36 out of 56.
Okay. Well, I get to the point where Orin's just getting overwhelmed and basically kind of breaking down. He starts spilling all the beans everywhere over the table.
I hate when that happens.
You start pretty much.
Table form.
And you're talking about that, and then you do mention Raw game, as well. All that. Looking at him. Pretty much you tell about the gangs. And so they're going to go looking into the gangs. They're going to organize and start doing that. So the guard is basically going to start huntering down, looking now. The bad thing about that is they had hostages, they might kill them.
Right. So we're going to have to move fast.
Yes. So pretty much they start the ball rolling for that. You can roll your initiative, your perceptions, though.
One rolled a 1.
All of us?
And
No, just them.
he rolled 59 out of 64.
97.
Who made it? Who made it?
Dolgogeth and Orin. Do you want me to roll for Raisin as well? Or
That's fine. That's fine.
okay.
Well, you do get some of the guards like that dog thing. Well, yeah, he had him. We took him to a healer. We'll go over there and arrest him. So he was here, apparently knocked out in the conflict. So they're going to go over and basically arrest him right now because they're taking him over to a healer's facility. So you do kind of hear that where one of the sergeants is commanding the captain. You guys are kind of outside now, just kind of like conversing in the street, like that. But
Dolgogeth will lean over to you and say, they're going to arrest what is the name?
Elrain.
Eldraine? Eldraine. They're going to arrest Eldraine right now.
We think we need to follow along. I've got questions for him.
You might want to ask your questions because they're not going to let you follow. You may want to interfere and ask those questions.
yeah, they're basically going to arrest him immediately. So
Yep.
interrogate. So he's like, all right, we'll get some men and go arrest him. And, Orin and Razen are still kind of talking. You two might be able to get away.
Yeah. Insane. Let's try and get him before the cops do. Or before the guard does.
You kind of heard where he's at.
Okay.
Not too far away, but
So
you're gonna do it.
I'm going
You
to
two
start
gotta
moving
go.
that way.
I'm with him.
All right. Go ahead and roll just your you have concealment urban or
I do.
Yes, I
Urban's
do.
the city, right? Urban's the city.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you have urban, go ahead and roll that, please.
So
Initiative.
under what? Oh, initiative.
You do have it's a
38 out of 74.
Oh, 9 out of 76.
Nice.
yeah. Well, you almost like
Yeah, it's like, all right, let's go.
yeah.
Oh, what do you
And then
wait
we
for
are
me?
your groupies are like, who you got here? We got you covered, yo.
Non-interference.
There's no guard like, oh, I think she went over that way. Who? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the bitch with the music notes.
Trying to cross the police line.
Are you guys trying to run there then?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Only got
we
the-
quit to beat them.
All right. What's your height? What's your movement? The two of you, between the two of you.
I have a 4.
Movement.
Yeah. All the way forward.
And the first one.
First one.
Oh, 60.
No, it's a
What?
it's a 6. So you can
Oh,
go
okay,
to 4.
6. Okay.
You can get there before him if you want to run out in front, but again, you're not too familiar with the city either. But you could lose him getting trying to get there sooner, or you can run together.
I'll run with him because that way we're.
Are you going to try and ask so that you go, or how are you going to try and find out where this guy? You got an idea where he's at, but you're not too sure.
Right. Now, he's inside. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they
or-
took him to they took a lot of injured people over there for this.
Oh. How many people were talking? Quite a few.
Yeah, you're starting to I mean, you can ask as you're running.
Yeah.
Just, I'm just have you either roll your leadership or fellowship as your goal.
Yeah, probably do that.
Done.
FL.
80. No.
I'll
Almost.
try my fellowship.
Okay.
23 out of 43.
One guy kind of looked at her like, harlot, like, all the time.
Yeah.
It's my defense mechanism.
You right over that way. They took a whole bunch of people. You probably want to go up on Summer Street. They'd go to another position up that way. He likes all the plot things also. Lots of bleaching, which is good. Which is good.
Good.
I got one right here.
That's very good. Thank you, human.
You do get there. You will get. You're 4. So, all right. You get to the position up. There are some guards out front. Just a couple. There are some people out front, slightly injured. Look, a lot of people got hurt leaving the facility, and busted up and beat up and stuff like that. There's sort of about 10 people out front. There are people inside. There are some guards just outside. As you approach, the guards are just kind of might be helping a person here or there, but mostly just kind of standing guard over the people so they don't leave in case they need to be questioned later. So, and there's like some ladies out front kind of trying to help the people out front, just kind of, checking them over and seeing how they're at and stuff like that. You don't see anybody meeting that description of a half elf.
Right.
So, you did see him get knocked in the head by him. Remember, he grabbed him, and you're in the theater. You saw Wade's character kind of grab him and not throw him down.
Okay, so I know what he looks like.
You did see what he looked like,
Okay.
but you don't see him outside.
All right. Try to go inside. Try to get to him.
Okay. As you're kind of going up, there's one that's like, "Hey, wait, there's a bunch of us before you two." And she's like, "You'll have to wait outside. I'm sorry." The guard's like, "The fool, you seem to be all right."
Well, we're looking for someone that went missing during the fight. We want to check on my brother and make sure he's okay.
What's your brother's name?
Well, he's Elbrain. He's a half brother of mine. I was supposed to meet him at this party, and I don't know what happened to him. I heard he was hurt.
Oh, it's like, you said half
Half-brother.
Half brother. See, half elf.
Yes, I believe so.
There's one knocked out inside.
Oh, is he unconscious?
I don't know. You'll have to see Dr. Fizzles.
Okay.
That's it. The guy's like, all right, well, don't make it long.
No, we won't.
You go in and like there's like several people out. There's actually people on the floor, kind of like broken limbs, stuff like that. You do see as you kind of come in the lobby. There's basically a little halfling, and he's trying to help out some people. There's a doctor. There's like a curtain open, and there's basically he's over there hacking a limb off somebody who's screaming because you're like ah. And he's like hold him down. There's like another physician holding him as they're cutting off a broken leg, and you know it's kind of like oh Lord, you know. And you do see sitting over there, you see him like laying on like his head's down. And just an unconscious elf. He's kind of handsome. He's got like that little 5 o'clock shadow going on. Not so much elves. He does have a reddish cloak and some street clothes that might have been good quality at one point, but they're kind of run down. He does have leather armor on, which has been loosened up. Like they've been looked over him. He does have like a weapons belt laying off to the side with a sword, dagger, like a hand axe as well. And there's like a bow and arrows as well sitting off to the side. But that's kind of next to him like that. And as you kind of come in, there's like a younger boy, and he's kind of looking over his stuff. And like there's another one with her like a compress on her head, and she's bleeding heavily, and she kind of looks up. She's like, oh, it's you. Oh. She's like,
Do I recognize her?
she kind of gets up and stumbles. She about falls over. Do you want to test her out? Do you want to try to grab her or not?
Yes, I'll try to grab her.
Just roll. Let's see.
How many releases, would you?
Roll what? Oh,
Your weapon skill.
okay.
What do you get?
27. Yeah, I made it.
I said, oh, Astriel. Oh, you saved us. Oh. And she basically embraces you, you know.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, my dear. And I just, you know, lay down, calm yourself,
When
and
she does that, the kid quickly like, jumps back away from the stuff. Going through it, you know. Dog probably notices.
Yeah.
He's like, oh. But she's like, oh, thank you. You saved me and my son. Well, it's almost saved. She's just kind of holding her head, you know.
what happened with him?
No, he is fine, but I got hit by one of those arrows from the elves on stage. Or I guess they weren't elves or the undead or whatever they were.
Well, used to be elves.
Yes. Thank you. She kind of stumped you, kind of set her back down. She's like, oh, if you weren't there, and everyone, who knows what would happen. So horrific.
I go to Eldraine
Yeah.
and see if he's
He just snoring.
okay.
He has soiled himself front and back. So when you get up, you do smell the poop and pee.
I was gonna sit down
He's
next
got
to him, but I don't think
he's got a few chunks of like that. He's got a gash across his forehead, been bleeding. So he's been pretty much a pretty good smack across the head.
Yeah.
And then he's got bits of food stuck to his face. And pretty much he's just sitting there.
Okay. I gotta look around. Is anybody really paying attention to
They're
it?
paying to that, her,
Okay.
to that. And some other people are like, oh yeah, it's her. And you some people applauding.
Yeah.
The guy's like, oh, my leg. And they'll look over, hold him down, knock him in the head or something. All right. Well, my head, my leg. I think I'm ready to go home. And he starts getting up. I'm
Feeling much better.
much better now.
Oh, yeah. So,
I'm gonna go to Eldraine, kind of like basically flick him on the ear or something, like tap him.
as you're starting to give some attention to Eldraine, I'm going to pause and kind of step down to face-to-face level with the boy, and just smile, and those Galadriel-like smiles, but with fierce determination behind it, and going, you want to be a good boy.
Go ahead and roll leadership. Let's do that.
Nope, 90.
She just kind of look, and he just looks at you like, okay.
Gooch, go on. Back to your mom.
He does. He's right behind mom. It's like, why can't you leave him and his stuff alone? You and your twin brother. Oh, it's my concussion.
Same doubles.
He doubles. You flick him on the ear and he kind of, no. Essel, no. No more Essel. I want to sleep some more.
Wake up.
Wake up, sweetie.
You know, like,
No, you just need to do the dwarf voice.
I'll be standing there in his clear view, just kind of twirling Celestial's, Tarpelian's dagger in between my fingers. So it's in plain sight, so he sees.
you know, like, sees that, sees you, and you know, like,
And I say, I grab him by the throat and tilt his head up.
I don't know nothing.
You do, and you're going to answer some questions very quickly.
I was hit in the head.
It's
I
better
don't
than
remember
being
anything.
pierced in the heart.
He's threatening me.
Yes.
She's like, it's in the head. I think he was. What makes this? He's a hurt man. This is the one that
The woman.
Yeah.
He is a thief. Possibly mixed up with a kidnapping.
Kidnapping and who?
My betrothed.
Oh, you something.
I cannot. Just let us handle this quietly,
All
please.
right, you can murder him fine. He's a very bad man. Go ahead, keep on stealing.
Look at Eldred. You heard the lady.
So the kid goes back over and pulls the dagger out.
And
You can
we,
keep that. And I said, never mind, but it's all right.
and we can murder you. So answer her questions now.
All right. Is that dwarf here?
He's nearby.
Okay, just keep him away. Keep that dwarf guy with the big shiny axe away from me.
We'll try, but he is dwarf.
It depends.
And looks around. All right.
Depends on your answers.
Okay. Sure. He's kind of eyeing the dagger. He's like,
I need a prompt.
Here go scissors.
Yeah, that'll work.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a nice dagger.
Where'd you get it?
It's not-
Pawned it.
Damn. Yeah.
Look, you answer truthfully, you will be able to walk away.
Both legs.
For now.
That depends on doctors.
They might just cut your head off.
All right.
You have a head wound. Or
Okay.
we could do it. So answer truthfully and quickly.
All right. Well, let's get me out of here. I don't want to lose a leg or nothing.
Then we'll take you while we're here. Why don't you start with the story, and if it's good enough, we'll try and get you out.
All right. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
How did you get the dagger?
I'm gonna
Oh
look.
my God! I shut and pissed myself.
I'm gonna look for a way that we can maybe sneak him out of here.
You could maybe there's like an open door back to the surgery room, and you know you see the doctor like chucking a leg out the back door.
I kind of look over my shoulder, and I'm like,
And he goes over to see I have the fire, just kind of going there. Ah! I didn't like these waiting rooms.
and so I kind of pick him, like, stand up. We'll get you out of here. You talk on the way.
Get my gear.
What's left of it?
It's like that. He's like, he's got my knife.
The least of your worries.
The kid looks at him like, he looks at his pants like, I'm scared of you, mister.
I glance at the knife. Is there anything special about it?
I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
No, okay. No, forget it. You can get it later.
You start hauling
Help to
through,
beat up the
and like,
kid.
they're pulling the one guy off the bed. He's like, the doctor's like covered in blood. He's like, oh, what's that? He's like, all right, let's see. amputation? So like, let me squeeze up the blood here, throw him on the table. No.
No, he needs some air. He just needs some air. No major wound.
Oh, all right. You hadn't missed. It's
No, we're fine.
I'm fine.
all right. Very good. Well, at the back, mind the limbs.
Good work, by the way.
Well, thank you very much.
Ooh.
You go out. There's a couple.
Good chopping.
There's a couple limbs sitting out there, and there's like some dog chewing on one,
Yeah.
like a backyard kind of thing.
As we walk out, I look at Eldred. I'm like, so if you don't answer truthfully or quickly, I realize if you don't answer truthfully or quickly, no one's going to miss you back here.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of gets out of here, kind of like, oh man, that guy hit me so hard.
And I'm gonna try and get him away from here because the cops like the guards.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave out the back.
Yeah.
Leave out the back and try and
All right,
move on.
you-
Probably in the direction, probably back toward the Naughty Nymph.
There's a lot of guards there.
Well, yeah. Somewhere where we can see the Naughty
bring him
Nymph from
to
a
the
distance. Yeah, I was thinking toward the temple because I'm sure Orin and Raisin will probably head there after they're done. That's
Yeah,
where they went.
you know that they went to the Doors Guild. So.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll head over that way.
All right, you start backtracking that way. But as you get out of the way, you can see some guards going towards that
Yeah.
position place. And you kind of gather just in time.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get a little ways away. And he kind of tells it sit. And he's basically like, kind of grabs like an old rag and starts wiping himself off. It just kind of stops. This is good. Okay.
So what happened to all the elves and how are you involved?
It's not my fault, okay? I had some debts, and that was my problem. But they threw my sister into it, and they're using her as bait.
What kind of bait?
We'll get us more elves, or we're gonna make your sister an example and make her make some apples for us.
Who's your sister?
Her name is Estel.
Beelzebub.
That's all.
Yes.
She would elf?
She's half like me. Her mom was what elf. Her father wasn't, but she died. Dad Roses raised us here in Altdorf, and we got tired of out in the woods, so we just basically moved to the city. Of
Does she have any idea how to make the apples?
course not.
Okay.
There's just one that does.
Who's that?
I don't know. He's some wizard or something from the college. He's a full-blown wood elf or something out there. But that was his sword there by the pond.
How did you get it?
Yes.
I get compensation for what I do sometimes.
Did you lure him?
No, I did not lure him in. They took care of that.
They? The gangs or the Druki?
I guess they're Druki.
The Dark Elves?
I get what's the who's?
Longer ears, pale, very mean.
Like him, but worse.
Not sure
I was gonna
on
say,
that, but
he's worse.
What about the gang? The gangs? They involved?
well, there's gangs of all, but Three Fists, they have some. There's some other gangs that are trying to lure elves in. They're making counterfeit apples. But there's basically this green wizard guy and some other guy. I guess he looks kind of elvish.
The Green Wizard.
Yes.
From the college?
Yes.
Who was it that Farfellian had a falling out with?
I don't know. It was some dean or some head of the Friars Guild or something.
No, I'm asking, did we know what
Yes, it was the head of the Friars Guild.
Fire Guild, so you would have been a red wizard.
Yes. But you do remember there was a green wizard at the house when we were going inside.
That's
He
right.
left.
Okay.
When you guys approached, he was like nervous, like, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah. And what are the Green Wizards? What's their circle of influence? Or
I think it was
Do we know?
more gardening. Yeah, gardening magics.
gardening? Oh, the garden gnomes.
Yeah.
I hate those guys.
They were.
Garden gnome gang.
They get along, gang.
Demonic.
They're demonic wizards. Okay.
I don't have it in front of me, but they were more of a general.
General practitioner.
Yeah.
Nurse practitioner.
All right. And you think this green wizard is behind the whole thing?
Well, it was Lonsdale. It was him and this other named Hogan.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, listen, brother.
Constantly ripping his shirt off.
He's
I
like,
don't know
what
why.
you gonna do when the bells come down on you?
What was this Hogan like?
He was like some mercenary guy. I'm not too sure.
Hey, Ace of Bakes.
Hi.
And you said he was elvish looking?
We're talking about the Gray Order
Yes.
or Jade Order.
Yes.
For the
Jade.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're life magic.
Thank you. Hogan, and I don't know, he was just kind of a mercenary guy. There was this Wizzo fella. He kept showing up all he was there.
This is different from the Green Wizard.
Yes, he like was staying there with them. He stunk. I had to bring him bodies a couple of times.
He's dead.
Okay.
Possibly of his own making, possibly not.
Okay.
I kind of described Wizzo's bodyguard guy. Is that Hogan?
No, that was Lars. He was kind of like their henchman, kind of like their maintenance guy. I don't know. He just changed his name every time I was there. He was fixing something or hauling something around or something like that.
All right.
Hogan had these weird scars on his cheek, so he was real quiet, spooky dude.
Elvish?
He kind of looks at her and he's like, he had features. I thought maybe he was half elf, but he always had like a helmet on. I didn't ask questions.
So where are the elves being kept?
There's an old place down by the docks. An old, they say it was like an accessory to the college, like one of the college's storage houses. It has a tower and a place. I would bring elves in there when I would find one and bring them in. And every time I do it, they'd say they'd let my sister go. Well, they wouldn't. They said, well, here's some compensation for you. And I get to see her for a bit, and then that would be it. But then, they're not letting me have her.
How are they being kept? Locked up?
Yeah, I think down in the basement, in the cellar.
How do you get in?
And then you go through the front door.
Is there another way in?
There was some cellar doors in the back. They got something down there, some sort of beast. I could hear her snorting and hissing every time I'd go down there, like bring down to help with Lars.
But you never saw it.
Yeah. It smelled like some sort of big horse or something, but they'd snort or poof. It had some big cage. They had all kinds of weird stuff down there, like labs and I don't know what the hell. I just didn't really look that much.
How many people are in this building?
There was probably 8 or 9 elves plus them.
The kidnapped elves.
Yes, they kept them in cages longer than my sister.
How about the people guarding the gang? How many people are in that building?
That's it. They didn't need anybody else.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a gang. They went and saw somebody. Like I went to go see the arrange a meeting with the this notes. On my notes. Briefus,
Try C sharp.
the Miggles. What was the other one?
Something about teas? Something under the letter T. The tiny tots, the tater tots,
Kitty toads.
titty tots.
Well, we'll just say portions.
Okay.
You know, the Miggles and the Three Fists. They were basically
Yeah, the 3 T's.
the 3 T's, the Fists, and the Miggles. So Wiggles. Anyways, they got the wind that they were making a lot of these, actually making the apples. That's what they were doing. They were making apples and putting them through the city, and they were selling it to people. Well, Miggles wanted some of that action and take it all over themselves, so they decided to follow me back once, and when they went to basically take over the facility, they were butchered to pieces.
Bye.
Just the two of them. I mean, that,
Hogan and the wizard?
yes. I mean, they were not really no wizards who used swords that much, but he was quite a master at it.
May not be
Did
a
you get to
wizard.
the name of this other wizard?
Oh, which wizard?
Well,
Green
not Wizzle, the other one, the green one, the jade one.
Lonsdale.
Lonsdale.
Lonsdale and Hogan. I mean, they basically just came out in the street and drew swords, and I mean, Lonsdale used some magic on them, but they just walked the street though. I mean, it was a butchery, and they had us drag him down below, and not really sure what happened after that. And then I thought I was going to be killed, and they said no. We knew that was going to happen, but you have to understand they're very deadly. They're very. I don't think you guys could take them down.
Oh, that's why we brought dwarves.
I don't see them with you right now.
No, we're meeting up with them. See the temple?
Okay. So does that mean you're going to rescue my sister?
Yes, maybe, if we can get there in time, which means you're coming with us to show us how to get there to make sure we get your sister.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how strong these dwarves are, but these guys are deadly.
Because most of us are laying in the hospital.
Yeah,
so-
I'm like, oh, deadly. Well, our dwarves are dead, so we'll be fine.
Right. Well,
Well, we have to do something. I don't think of any better plan than to just go in and get them.
what happened back at the nymph? And next thing I know, I woke up next to you guys.
We won.
Those two that shouted out the death to the Empire. Oh, you weren't awake for that?
No.
Don't worry about it then. Two dark elves were impersonating two of our party, trying to cause problems, but we took care of it. The dwarves did most of it, and
Dark elves? Rookie?
yes.
Okay.
Do you know what those are?
Yes. What are those? Do you know what they are?
Yes.
Well,
Some of them are very bad.
Okay. Well,
And the one you spoke of with the scars, they had that, like they could appear as someone else.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Do you know their language?
Yes.
Can you say some of it?
Why?
Every once in a while, Hogan and them would talk in a weird tongue. It was really scary. But
Say something
Can
dark elvish.
Can you repeat any of it? In particular,
Duhas.
That is an awesome song. One of my favorite dark elvish bands.
Duhas. That means breed.
Oh, okay. That also makes sense because duhas means you hate. So yeah, that's half-breed. That's what they would refer to you as.
Yeah, they would call me Duhas. Didn't think it was very complimentary, but I didn't say it.
No, it's not.
Well, they spoke it, so I don't know if they're communication with them or what. But they spoke that dark elf, so they're probably leaving.
They might be dark elves. If they can appear as others.
Hey, somebody on Twitch actually started talking.
Hey, Hey, hi, Twitch.
It's Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
God damn it.
You gotta fall out of your chair.
I almost said it's my wife. It's okay.
Don't get us excited like that.
Yeah, I know.
She's a fucking Twitch.
Yeah.
Like all the symbols. Twitch.
Yes, so he's like, all right. You think you guys need to work to take him on then?
We'll try.
I gotta get my sister back. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I see she's live. They make her do things down there, but I don't know. She's all I got left.
Come with us. At least get us there to show us where to go in.
I mean, that's your fiance? Mm-hmm. He's alive. They drugged him up. He was always stumbling around in the lab all the time, making apples. So,
Well, they had him working on it, eh?
yeah, he was the main producer.
Under duress.
Yeah, well, he didn't even know who he
Under
was.
address. Those damn fairies bothering you again?
Yes, they're all over the place. Anyway, all right. Okay. Well, let's get these dwarves.
We'll have to wait till they come out. We can't go in. We'll have to wait for our other two companions. I'm sure they'll be here soon.
All right. Well, there's a cafe across the place. We can go get a beer, or we can get some clothes.
Clothes would be nice. If we're going to sneak up, you smell from a mile away.
Yeah, I did crap myself. That dude is really intimidating.
That's why I think we have a pretty good chance against
You
these
know
guys.
it's a stay.
Yeah. Well, you go back in the square, and then basically you kind of, there is like a shop. It's kind of late, but you can knock on the door. And basically, opens up. Hello? What's your clothes?
What kind of shop is this?
This is a clothing shop.
No.
He needs fresh clothes.
What clothes? I'm sorry. I mean, it is rather late.
Take a good whip.
Well, I can whip, but unless I have a jingle of coin, it doesn't matter.
I hand him 2 gold.
If that would buy you a normal pair of breeches during the day, yes. I'm not opening this door unless you have 10 gold.
I give him 15.
Oh, well, come on in.
You will do what we ask, give us what we want, and not talk to us.
She opens up and she's like, well, you're going to get... You get breeches and a shirt. You're not inside yet. You get breeches and a shirt and a bit of this and that, but you're not getting the nice stuff for 15 gold. That'd be more.
Good
We
enough.
don't need nice stuff.
You guys, he goes in and then she grabs, some clothes that would fit. Make a quick adjustment. And it's like, all right, throw them in over there and go get changed.
I'm gonna look around. Do they have any like super cheap, like cloaks or something with a hood?
Oh,
like
yeah.
a coat with a hood or something like that, or even just a cheap cloak.
If you want a cheap cloak, you can just say it's part of that.
Okay.
Instead of he giving it to him, you just take it.
Yeah. So I'll take the cloak.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all right. I mean,
I just want something to cover my head.
it's fine. You do.
So,
Can you spot me one there too? I haven't got paid for the gig yet.
oh sure. I owe you. That's for you.
Too close to shut the pants. Oh, goodness. I was in the middle about to eat me spitty porridge. Roll your
I'm
perception.
going to be surviving on porridge if you keep talking. Perceptions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, missed it.
All right.
Right.
Well, you're like trying to get in, looking at the mirror, and then you see this group of people kind of like wander through things, looking almost like zombies. Like wander through, looking through trash, everything else. Roll your perception again. With a
Undead
mod-
attacks.
No.
It looked like a small group of like zombies, like stumbling around, looking through stuff, and people just like bringing
Because
it.
it's outside the shop.
You don't see. She does. Looking through stuff, and
Zombie lights kind of going through the trash.
More?
if you look, you can roll your perception. You see them, but
No.
yeah, they're like stumbling around.
I already dealt with that.
There's a group of them. They kind of stumble around looking at stuff. They just like looking through things. One of them comes up to the door. She like quick goes up and locks the door. She comes up like, as the kid comes up close, you see these like blue violet veins and black on her face. Like she's all like that, shaking on the door, like trying to look
Apple
in.
victims.
And then,
There's nothing worse than an apple junkie.
yeah, pretty much. She's like, damn junkies. The Emperor should do something about them. And basically, they wander on out through. And after about a minute, you see this cloaked person kind of come up in fairly decent clothes, but has like an older cloak on. Kind of comes up, seems to be like following them, looking around. You roll your perceptions at her. It's getting changed.
Are we losing our connection over there a little bit or something?
Red or was it?
No, it's green.
Bobby says she keeps losing connection, so I don't know.
It might be our computer. I don't know. No, the little box is green. It's got the kilobytes per second. Still flipping
If
around.
you look on the website, like Facebook,
Do you have a tab for that? Somewhere?
should be down there. The actual Chrome. Just click on it. The circle. And then scroll down to the bottom. There'll be like blue lines.
Well, you're looking right at them.
Yeah, they're on there.
Does it go way down and way up, or
No.
just kind of steady?
Kind of steady. And there's up and downs, but
2.5, 60.
not drastic.
If it's drastic, we're losing signal. If not, then
Okay.
No. Megabytes per second, 2.1, 2.5. Frames per second is around.
you can see
60.
red. As it would go up and down. No,
All right.
Just
Did you
drop
minimize
down.
that, sir?
Yep. Seemed okay.
Oh, that's the whole computer.
yeah.
Now
Don't scare me. 'Cause
now
when I
we're
came
not-
back, the little box was red and just like green. Ooh, don't do that.
It could be spotty too.
Yeah.
So you see her kind of like. Did you roll? I'm sorry, did I have you?
Yeah, I mean, my
I
perception.
didn't make it.
Looking at her, she does seem to be kind of female, a brunette. When she does turn, she does have like colored robes on.
Okay.
Student kind of look, the student clothing.
Ah,
You've seen like that,
okay.
and she kind of like is following them, kind of like she's watching them, and then looks around things. She kind of like looks at the door, but she kind of like, oh,
I kind of notioned you, kind of tap you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Do you think that's your,
Oh, the little groupie.
is that your competition?
Good
then
competition. Please.
She could be looking for fulfilling.
she kind of walks. She kind of like looks at the door field a little bit, as the doors are like, whoa, whoa. They come out. She's like, oops. It's kind of like, and she's just like, whoa, whoa. Then she kind of like looks, and she starts.
Is she in front of the shop?
She's starting to go across the way.
As she starts in front of the shop, I will.
I'm going to slip out.
Yeah, I'll go up and on the window, and then you can step out just to get her attention.
The door's like, whoa, put it off.
Okay, we'll go get her.
And you slip out. The one lady's like, all right, thank you.
Oh, is he dressed and everything?
He's coming out.
All right.
On his
all
fan.
right.
You can go out. She
Right
does
to the
not see you
base.
at all. That's her own.
Yes, I'm sorry. What?
She doesn't see you at all. She seems to be looking at the dwarves that are yelling.
Yeah. What are the dwarves yelling?
They're just dwarves.
Oh, this. All right.
Drunk and disorderly.
Yep.
No.
I don't have that page in my the notes with me. What was
Red
it?
Van Leech.
Red Van
That's right.
I just kind of actually go right up behind her and I just on the shoulder.
It's who?
Yeah. You tap. She jumps and looks around like, oh, I know magic. She
Right.
turns around. Her clothes
Don't
falls
tell me
down.
we have to buy another pair of pants.
She jumps. The guy's like, oh, Jesus. He like jumps back you. She puts her hands up
And Greta.
and it's like, I'm licensed.
Greta.
She is very beautiful. She's probably got about a 48 for a human, so she is very attractive. Long brunette hair, very curly.
She's a 48-year-old human.
She's kind of like this. She's like, She's like, shit. And she's like, Astrel? Sorry. She's like, you. Very sorry.
Yes, me.
He's like, Astrel? She's like, oh, you are beautiful.
You had doubts.
No. Hi. I'm Elise. I'm a colleague of your.
It's like an Eldraine. This is awkward. Let's just stay over here.
Why are you checking out the Apple plugins?
Oh, yes. Lost them. Well, I was trying to maybe find them if they would take me back to where your fiance is. Is that really serious?
There's a throw. I would say that.
I mean,
yes.
I'm worried about him. I'm really worried about him. He's a very good person.
No, duh.
Well,
Yes.
Valley Girl elf.
Yeah.
well, I'm just saying he's just like really good, and he's really trying to do things that are right. And it was very wrong. Like they did stuff to him and like threw him out, and I think it's terrible.
Well, you can give me the lowdown on that a little later, but right now,
But I'm really scared for him, and I know he was making this apple for you, and I think it somehow got perverted. I don't know how, but about then you guys are coming out of the temple. You guys finish what you're doing, and then
What were we doing?
well, you resurrected and came back.
Yeah, Golgo gets like, oh, he is tough. I kind of looking at Eldraine. Yeah, we got this. Look, he's even back from the dead.
And you had talked with the head priest
Scared the
about.
piss out of you.
I think. Wait.
Can we see the?
Well, we will in a second.
Okay.
We'll just, you had talked to the priest what you had seen. If I remember, that's what you said.
Yeah.
You asked what happened, and you explained everything. So, he actually asked to see the shard. And you do that, Brad, or not?
How do I feel about that?
You're not sure.
Well, last person I showed that to
Was him, and he couldn't. You weren't able to give show him.
wasn't able to give it to you. Fine, I try.
Oh, you retried and pull it out.
Alright. Oh, well, see what I was talking about before?
And he just like, and then you wait as well. You can feel that presence now that you've almost accepted that purpose in your life.
Yeah.
You feel that holiness from your shine from that artifact, and it's basically like you can feel the presence of the god there, and both of them kind of like you were shot. The priest like, and he gets down on one knee. He's like, oh boy, yeah, boy, I said you was in that.
That's right.
I do not know. And there's another initiate back there, one of the Lord priests. He's just like basically praying. Like, oh shit. And you go into the whole he asks you, well, where did you get this? Can you tell us about it? You wish to tell him or not?
Tell him it's a long story.
Okay. Well, he wants to know about it.
Right, well, maybe some other time. We've got stuff to do.
All right. You want to keep that here with us?
No.
He kind of looks at you and is like, what do you sense?
Needs to be out in the world.
And then you have a presence that maybe it should be with Brad, maybe, as well.
Well, play out the road you mean my path, right?
Yeah.
That's it, because I'm not carrying it around all the time.
Well, I want a whole
Be
story.
like Flavor Flav and we're
Well, I'm fabricating of everything that happened and how you obtained it. All right, everything. Detailed story.
Right, this is one of my strongest suits is writing down stories.
Good. Good, that'll be excellent.
I'll help you.
Might want to do that. Very well. Well, what business is it you have now? When you're fully healed, I don't know what happened. You were kind of banged up.
So I am fully healed?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not even a scratch or a scar.
They didn't do anything then. Is when I resurrected I was healed?
Yep.
Okay.
They do heal you up, Wade.
Okay. Well, we have to finish with this whole apple business. I know,
You
it's
as
the
well,
elves.
Rob. You're healed up as well.
Excellent.
All this nasty business going on within the city. Those elves are causing all this chaos, trouble.
Well,
Dog kills, maybe.
You finish. Here in the city.
yes.
I heard they tried to take out the Empress some time ago. But there's still remnants of them hiding within the city. Do you need assistance from the guild or the temple?
Not yet, no.
Well, we're ready and willing to die properly, so just let us know.
Bro, I said that all the time. But I keep coming back.
Well, maybe you can do that thing.
Well, you just haven't done it right yet.
That's right. You tried really well. I thought he'd succeeded. I did it in the previous time. I thought he did a fine job. I mean, I was preparing the herbs and everything for him, getting a nice little catch it for him and everything. No.
Well, I understand he does that, though.
Yeah. Well, all right, if you need anything, let us know, of course.
We'll do that.
All right. Well, come back after the adventure and we'll you can spend your experience and come up to your next levels.
Right.
In the meantime, I have some ale and some food.
Oh,
And Brad, you're actually pretty ravenous. You feel like I just died. You do feel like you did try.
I feel like I could starve to death. No, wait, not again.
Yeah.
Everything's stiff and cracking. And right here hurts a lot still. You got that dull pain, but
Okay.
Warding off rigor mortis is a bitch.
Yeah, it's the rigor mortis freaking out.
Just takes him to leave.
Darn mogul. boy.
Dwarven will leave.
you will just let it. Just suck a leg. You guys do exit the guild, and as you're walking out, there's a couple doors at the desk, and like, yeah, like.
He got better.
No, I tell you that temple was really good.
What did they do? Bring him in for a recharge? What was that about?
Oh, want some of that?
His respawn. Respawn.
Respawn.
There you go. Pretty much you do come outside, you do, so like, I was just running before you see them with this other, and you knocked in the head.
I'm gonna point.
Yo. He's like, oh, Jesus.
Grab.
He's like, oh, damn it.
I'm not buying you another pair of pants.
It's just a little trickle. He just slumps. I'm sorry, your reaction. The ones that she like looks over there, it's like, oh, doors. Is this a problem?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. I am licensed.
We're the answer to problems.
Okay.
They travel with us, so I have been for
Really? That's like
4 days.
Sorry, that's like unusual.
Yeah, it's been like a couple days.
All right.
They haven't killed us yet, so we're good.
Oh, it's been a couple
Walk
of days.
right up to
Been a couple
the
of days, but
Eldraine.
it seems like months.
So you basically like,
Feels like a couple of years.
Did you talk?
yes, I talked.
He did.
Okay.
He's going to go with us to
I can
show us
find more
where
if
it
you wish
is
me to.
how to go in.
What would you like me to say?
The docks. There is a building there that like a tower, and apparently the ones involved are a mercenary named Hogan and a green wizard named
Lonsdale.
Lonsdale.
Brad.
And that's not the name he gave me either, was it?
Yes, it was. That was the thing.
Okay, I thought it was something like Alagron or something.
Yeah, it's fun thing. Aladron is his first name.
We don't know him that well, so it's only on the last
Yeah,
name
right.
basis.
Lonsdale, yeah, I know him.
You do.
Oh, yeah, good friends.
That's good for
Met him in the
That
alley.
makes sense. Yes. Well, he's
Met
the
him in
one.
the alley, told me to shout off our elf friend here.
That makes sense because he is the one behind the apples. He is
Oh, there
forcing.
was something a little bit shifty about him.
Yeah.
Like really shifty, because sometimes I could see him and sometimes I couldn't see him.
Really.
Ah,
may be dark elvish as well, in disguise.
Well, that might be possible.
He did use a sword when some of the gang members followed Eldraine here to the tower, and this Hogan and this Lunsdale came out and basically cut them to pieces with swords and used magic as well.
I didn't see him with a sword, but I just thought he was multi-classing.
Well,
I mean, it's not unusual for them to use.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
But there is good news. The elves are in the basement, right? And there is some hideous, hooved, snorting, hissing creature that is very big sounding down there with them.
It smells like a horse.
Yes. So it may be just a horse.
It's time to go for number 3.
Third time's the charm, right?
Horse true.
It may be just a horse. I don't know if this fellow knows what he's
Or
talking
scary horse.
about.
Well, it sounded loud and snorted.
Could have lost my interest there, but.
he did Griffin.
What's a griffin?
Part horse, part bird, part carrot,
Watch out, pretty beginning.
Horse bird carrot.
Carrot?
part turnip, and
Bird carrot.
no scorpion.
Should we do all more films with carrots?
Bird carrot.
I think that would make a lovely.
Whatever it is, we can find out when we get there.
Oh, we're reading the recipe. I thought we were trying to make something.
We could get some carrots on the way and then maybe.
How about them carrots?
For a minute there, I thought we were devolving into Blackadder when you said turnips.
I have a cunning plan.
Everyone roll a perception.
No.
Perceptions.
Bard the Storyteller says, this is far better for my brain than any of this election stuff on TV.
Hey!
Agree wholeheartedly.
Yes.
It's more realistic.
What are we going for again?
Perception.
I did not get mine at all.
Yeah, I barely missed mine.
So, from the direction where the group went,
The apple junkies.
the apple junkies.
They got their own clap.
All the lights keep flashing on and off in the door. Like, will you knock it off?
You do see, like, some of them coming back in the alley, and some of them are kind of pausing and looking your guys' way. Like, some will look at your trash, and one of them, like, eating, like, on something, like, like, somebody, a couple of them are, like, looking at your group.
No apples.
All of a sudden, like, one of them goes,
What the hell?
Bro, did you always do that? One of them starts charging, like, ah!
Okay.
It starts charging at your group. And the other ones are like, ow, ah. And one of them was like, ow, 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 ah. But the one right thing is like all blue and black, and he just basically goes mad, and he's just like foaming the green foam, and he basically starts lunging at you guys.
Well, this is what happens when you play instruments.
I kind of stare at him, and I just kind of shake my head with my hand on the other side and go, "Get him, boys."
It's just like oh my gosh, it's some of the group. You just don't let them bite you or touch you. You could get it.
Who's saying this? Greta?
Greta.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to make an action.
Okay, well, it goes initiative. So what, you're just put your hand in and get them. What did they'll guess you?
I think he'll drain. Me too. As I go to pull my sword, I'm just like, hey, come here.
All right. Okay, that would go to.
I'm still part dark elf, really.
Yes, you. So you're next.
Well,
Okay. Rob.
I'm going to produce an apple and pitch it over the top of the crowd.
Okay.
How did you get an apple?
Roll your ballistic.
In game, I asked, "How did you get an apple?"
We came on the cart full.
13 out of
Oh,
19.
perfect. So you throw it behind him?
Yep. I lob it, like, so they can see it flying through the air.
Okay. As you lob it, the first one's like, like a cat.
Right? Yeah.
And the other ones are like, it's not and you see it like boom, boom, and they all like turn around.
Dog pile.
And as you look past where the apple rolls in the street, you see a large crowd of them, about 20 or so, like looking around the thing. Like you hear about some of them go scream like that, and you hear a bunch of them go, apple! So there's about 20, 25 of them in a group, and they all just start lunging towards that apple.
Other ones that are all messed up too, or
Yep. They're like a little horde, and basically they start chucking at
They
that.
go that way.
And she's like, get out of here. I'm scared about this. They've been grouping.
It's suddenly like Left 4 Dead.
As long as they end up groping each other and not us, so.
I think this is our time to exit.
Yes, let's hit the hotel. I need my weapons.
All right, so you start leaving in a hurry?
Yes.
All right. Well, as you start leaving, a couple of them look at you and some scream, and they start running after you. Shredder's like, chuck another apple at him.
I've got no more.
Crap! Run then!
Run.
You only stole one?
Bro, what about
Yeah.
the rest of us? You didn't steal one for once?
All right, fine. Here you go. Here.
Ammo.
All right, who's the lowest movement?
Well,
I'm at 6.
3?
probably you because I got 4.
Okay. So, yeah, so it's all you. You're the last one in the line. So everyone's running down the road. You're going to chuck an apple. So you handed one at each of these guys. So go ahead and roll your ballistic. Whoever chucks the next apple.
I'm not checking apples. I'm running.
Okay, that's fine. You guys who chuck an apple, roll your ballistic.
Did you actually give us a bunch of apples?
I gave everybody one apple.
One apple. Okay.
Looks like it.
You gotta check them all at the same time.
You want to chuck them all at the same time?
No, I'm saying.
No. Okay.
Well, highest ballistics first, so go ahead.
I'm 60. Okay.
My ballistics is horrible.
Yeah. I think I might be worse. than you.
23
all right.
out of
You
60.
chuck one, and basically like that one is like up foaming in the front, like running out after you, and you're just leaving the thing, it pops him in the head.
Okay, you're worse than
Bounce off it, bumps in his head, that they all like stop, turn around, and go back. So you guys start moving.
Here, take this one.
Whoever's the lowest movement, go ahead and roll your initiative.
Actually, I'm going to match my pace to his.
Don't trip. It's not a Night of the Living Dead movie.
All right. Yep.
Are
you
13 out of.
Oh, okay. So you matching his initiative, or you're running up ahead?
Who's me?
No, I said I'd match
I
his
know
pace.
you are. That's fine. I'm talking about the rest of you.
Moving on up ahead, but not
Yeah.
not too much.
Not to lose them, but
Yeah,
to get ahead.
I'm not going to go too far away from him.
Okay. All right. So you guys in a group. You get up ahead and up ahead.
I will pull out my axe though while we're waiting.
Okay. If you're running like that,
Oh, yeah, I'm carrying mine.
pretty much you guys turn around a corner, right as coming around a corner. You guys go around. There are a couple others who start coming up around. You can chuck another apple.
60, yes.
Well, you
Just
chuck
make-
your
just make-
apple.
just
So
make-
whoever
No, I handed.
He
Oh,
gave
you
you
made it.
an
Yeah.
So you made it. Okay.
Yeah.
You chuck
Get the apple
Just
twister.
made
All right. You make one more roll then.
For what?
Initiative.
16.
16. Okay.
Wait, yeah, 16.
All right. Well, pretty much you chuck 3 apples, then it kind of the groups break off in those apples pretty much.
Right.
But you can see them and they're some of them are just feral and some of them near the end are just like people, but they're just kind of crazed. And they're just running after you. Maybe a couple stragglers looking in the trash kid hears them and they come after them too. And yeah, I mean, it's if you weren't there's people in the street kind of like freak out and run because they never see like a horde of them running down the street. But you do notice like they do all seem to have that blue streak, and they seem to have heightened senses. So they really seem to be smelling and seeing. Yeah, it's like the ones that are really bad have bluish eyes, tints, as they're running the street, like it's almost kind of glowing a little bit. They're able to see better, like almost they're getting night vision almost. And because you chuck the apples, it delays them.
Right.
Eventually, you get out of the area and lose the last of them. So pretty much you get out of there and start heading to the hotel, but it was pretty, Brad, it's pretty.
Oh shit! No, where's your apple back?
Yeah, she's pretty freaked out over the whole thing because there was like a horde. I mean, like some people, they would just roll over him or just knock him down. They weren't really. They're more concerned with you guys, but it was more like the people that were more together. They seemed to be running next to these feral people at the same time, and it was just kind of like they were all okay with it. But the people that knew more seemed to be more focused on her being an elf,
Right.
and when you chucked an apple. The other one seemed to be smelling something. Her and something on him. So they're smelling the apples on you guys as well.
Okay.
But you guys get away. But, you know, you guys have seen some stuff that's not so bad. But for Greta, she's pretty freaked out about the whole thing. And she's like, oh my God.
I basically take her by the wrist.
Would the apple alcoholic drink also be a
No, it's more fermented. It's just something about you're not really too sure.
pure or actual fresh apples is kind of freaking out?
Oh, that light is flashing different colors.
Which one?
Well, the one is green right now.
Oh.
Going red, then we might be losing signal.
Yeah, the green square is still green at the moment. Yellow.
Bobby asked, how did Rob get the apple? Wait, no, first she says,
Yellow.
part sweet pea, part
Yeah, it's going in
ham.
and out.
Ooh, I'm hungry for soup. And she said, how did Rob get the apple? And then did Mike watch 28 Days Later to get an idea?
Yeah, it's kind of.
You can look at them.
Rob got the apples because he
Stole them.
When he landed holding his crotch from being blasted by the. Actually, he stole them from the cart before they got taken from the
Same.
by the
I don't know.
guards. And it was all done legally. through
Yes,
the
it was. So you guys keep the apples, or do you get?
I gave mine back to Rob to Gruff.
I am the apple holder.
So, all right, 3 apples at least.
I did. Right.
Eventually, you get back to the hotel. There are more guards there. They don't seem to be. There's like 2 city guards up front, and then there's more actual like hired guards inside. They just look like nicely dressed men at arms. They seem to have a higher presence, and as you come in, the Nat King Coles are all over here. Anyway, you kind of come in, and the maitre d' sees you. He's like, "Oh, hello, welcome." Goes back. She's like,
Skittering in a hurry.
she's like, "Are you all right?"
Apple junkies in the road.
For now.
Yes.
Well, your rooms are fine, and we did have the other room cleaned for Master Oren and Lady Raven. They have not returned. They were coming with you. You want to get or go back to your room? Anything else we can do?
Not at the moment. Just in and out. Got to pick up a couple things.
You can roll your perception if you're right next there to me.
Nope. Tiny cricket.
You just kind of. It's just like, and this gentleman is with you?
Yes.
It is now.
Right. You look very familiar. Nope. Never been here. Obviously. And you kind of like, all right. She kind of writes something in. You know, you have your key, so
I run up, get my.
you guys all go up, you stay in the lobby.
I stay in the lobby.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the lobby too.
Actually, I'm gonna motion to Eldraine. It's like, let's go wait outside.
Okay. He quickly, like, no problem. Then he kind of like, you're not going to hit me.
Unless I have to.
You don't have to. And they kind of look at you. Is that okay?
Sure. Good luck.
You coming with?
I'll watch. So I'll walk out with you guys.
And he comes out. He's like, he suddenly looks a lot more relaxed when he comes outside. He's saying,
I know you in there.
I was hoping they didn't.
What'd you do? Steal?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, roll your leadership if you're trying to intimidate him. Plus 20. 100?
Yeah.
Sure. Come on.
Come on.
Right there.
I'll go.
You just kind of like, yeah. I mean, so fancy in there. I mean, just, you know. not my sort of thing.
Why did Jeffrey Dahmer get a large apartment?
Why?
He needed more legroom.
Oh,
That's from Jason483. Thank you, Jason.
thank you, Jason. Oh man.
We're all about the horror.
Virtual dice.
Yeah.
You know,
That was so bad it killed Steve.
Oh,
Steve, it's okay. I'll give you a mouth to mouth.
anyway, did you all go back outside, or you?
Yeah, just
Yes.
back out across the
I'll talk
street.
about them
And,
too.
oh, okay.
You guys kind of come out. You probably forgot this. Roll your intelligences. You.
Oh.
Not you. You're
Okay.
up there.
Intelligence, no.
All right. That would include you three as well.
I'm sorry, what did you roll?
Your intelligence.
He's being a douche.
We have too much to drink.
What am I rolling in for?
INT.
that apple brandy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're ranking it again?
Made it by 5.
Okay. Roll your intelligence.
I rolled a 16 out of 36, so.
Okay. Pretty much, she's kind of standing there looking at, he's chugging at his cloak and stuff like that, and then you notice his cloak kind of red. It's kind of red. And then you guys remember that you did find some red cloth in the room, along with there were two people in the room. Remember, and there was a piece of cloth that got ripped on the door. And
I don't remember that.
I think that guy was in that room. Oh, think about it.
What?
that piece of cloth,
So were you in Oren's room?
what?
Were you in
I'm outside at this
Oren's
point.
room?
He kind of quickly like moves his cloak around. Who is Oren?
I'll come outside at this point.
They'll go get looks at
I
it.
thought you all went outside.
Oh, no, him and I were waiting in the lobby.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Go.
I could have just had a had a piss in me.
So did he.
Luckily, I made it as well. So
Oh, thank goodness.
So
Oh, he already did it for himself.
Okay. He's just like, okay. Yes, I was in there.
What were you doing?
I was
Planting
trying to
a
figure
flower?
something out because they were very interested in when they came to town. Like this, Hogan was like looking after him, and so was the wizard. Like they're asking about this. They asked me if I knew anything about the Orin or something about the high elves. If they knew. And I thought, well, maybe I could come in and find something. Maybe I could find some bargaining on them. Give something to get my sister back. So yeah, I broke in, picked the lock. I remember somebody did pick the lock and get in. And I looked around, I really didn't find anything, and I just left it. Got my
So you left before the Druki came in.
okay. The Druki was in there?
Yes. And by his actions, you could be, if you're working with him, it means you could be accessory to attempted murder.
I was just looking for stuff, information to help my sister. I wasn't doing anything about killing somebody, especially some ambassador or some champion of the empire. I was just finding information. I didn't kill anybody or try to kill anybody. I don't know anything about any Drukis. Okay, I just know who I know, and I'm going to take you there. So you help me get my sister, and then I'm going to be on my way with my sister, and then we'll be down.
Probably be a good idea if you did.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea if you maybe went into a different line of business.
What would you like?
Whatever you like. Just not this robbing and kidnapping and
Yeah.
helping murder people.
Yeah.
And
I did not help murder anyone.
But you helped kidnap several people.
Kidnapping and
And-
murdering are two different things.
Yes. But one of them is drugged up, could be killed at any moment, and you pawned his knife rather than.
That was to
asking for
get
help.
money to survive and to get more stuff to help lure more elves. To help free my sister.
so, weren't those zombie elves? Would that be part of the people that he helped kidnap?
Probably. I didn't believe they were victims.
They were all alive when I dropped them off. I only dropped off 3.
But you left them to their fate. without asking for help?
I tried, and they got killed once.
The gang members,
Yes.
not the authorities.
Yes.
So you lured the gang to try and take it over? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I might have inadvertently told them where they were at in hopes that in the fray I could have saved, freed my sister. But little did I know they were a bunch of badasses. So,
You seem to make some really bad choices.
yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I hope I'm not making one now.
Yeah, we'll see.
You come downstairs with your equipment.
Yep.
You two are in the lobby. You head on out. Robin, Daisy come out the street. Yep.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Well,
So, are we waiting for Orin? Is Orin going to show up?
I don't know.
You wish to wait for Orin and Raisin?
Or we could sneak over by the Naughty Nymphs and see if they are still there.
So, is where we need to go in the
It's-
same direction as the
It's
Naughty
kind
Nymphs?
of, you would have, it's going to be a long way there, but it's heading in the direction, but you'd have to go like that. You know.
We can do that.
Actually, we just need Eldraine to show us where to go.
Well, I want to go and get my sister.
That's what I mean. You are coming with us. I look
Yes.
at Greta and I say, you know where the Naughty Nymph is.
Yes, of course.
Would you head that way as soon as you can and see if Orin and Raisin are there and maybe send them on our way? You can accompany them if you wish.
All right.
That way we can get a message to them as we head to the docks much
Well,
quicker.
I mean, you want me to come with you and see where it's actually at? Or Greta can tell you where it's at, but I mean, you want me to try and get them and then.
Bringing them to the docks.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, I think
Give
Raisin...
her a better, give her a better destination than just the docks. So,
Yeah.
Well, he gets like fairly. He kind of like, unless you intimidate him, he's not really going to give you the specific location, thinking that maybe you'll ditch him before.
Yeah.
no, tell her.
All right, but if you force him, he'll tell her. But it's just like he's ready for you to basically, all right, thanks. But if you don't, that's fine. He's like, okay.
I look at Greta and I'm like, Orin said something about the Raisin needing rest. If you do not want to come to the docks,
I have to make sure that he's safe.
you can do that. But make sure Raisin gets escorted back to the hotel.
All right, all right. She kind of quickly runs off, and then you guys can make a beeline over there. Pretty much, you'll get there.
Bless you.
Thank you. And a change of scene.
Sanitation wise, we're really good on wiping on dry erase.
It's just a it's just I have sanitation.
Natural Kleenex.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Well, let's see doctor about that.
What are we drawing, Mike?
I got this round nodule
Meeples.
right in the corner.
This is the corner of the cob. And these are little specks of leaves and flies. And
Nice little places to go.
over here is,
Where you insert the corn in the cob.
this is where mom lives.
Right here.
And then over, and then right here.
And around the back, is where the fudge is.
Yeah, we have a pretty little tree. Happy little tree.
Nipple.
All right. As you kind of come up there, docks are done this way. As you head into this area, you notice it's pretty rough looking. A lot of people just kind of avoid you. Like a lot of sailors are kind of moving around, stuff like that. Carts moving stuff. You come to this building and it has, Imperial College upon it.
No, it does not have a station.
And there's like main doors in the
it's the
tower,
doors,
not a
yeah.
big warehouse looking building. It is like 2-story, the tower's 3.
He hates that.
And it's very large. But it does seem to be abandoned and somewhat in great disrepair. And the college thing is like in stone, and there's other signs that like it was a shipping company of some sort. It's kind of half broken off. It looks like it was maybe they're building at one time, but it's not anymore. It was like some shipping warehouse.
Out.
There are boards covering all the windows, pretty much. So as you kind of come up, this is like a little shack that's completely,
The love shack.
yeah, and it's falling all apart. So they're not getting much love. Some hitching posts. But as we see, there's double doors there. There's double doors over that way. There's like a fence. This is like the gate to get into like this fenced-in area, which the fence is getting pretty ruined. That's what you see. And then he kind of comes up. And he's like, "Yeah, that's where they are."
Where's this back way?
Cellar doors.
And then back in that fence thing, but that wizard would put alarms or something on it. There's times I'd come in and he'd know I was there. As best I can guess, as they had some sort of magic or something on there. I mean, he's a wizard.
He's a wizard, Harry.
Yeah.
He's a hairy wizard.
No, he's a Harry Porter.
I'll carry that for you. My baboon legs will carry it. If you come over here, look, you do see like some cellar doors there, and there's another set right over here of doors. Well,
What do you think? Direct assault?
Always works for me.
All right.
these doors look like they're boarded on this side.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Well, I asked Eldraine, so they're in the basement, and the only ones in there usually are the wizard and Hogan.
Well, there was the other wizard, Wizzo,
Well, he's dead.
Lars. Lars is always working for him. And then the elves that were prisoners. And that thing, whatever it was, is off in a cell off in the corner. I mean, we can go through the doors, and I know how to get down to the basement.
All right, that's what the thing is, right?
The thing's down in the basement. Yeah.
All right, let's go down there.
And the prisoners and his sister.
I mean, if we go in through the front doors, there's a certain way you always wanted me to take. So I can know which way to take it.
All right.
Let's take
Or
it.
we can go back to the back double doors. I went through there once. But like I said, he's a wizard. He'll know that we're there.
Well, we're planning on letting them know that we're there.
Right. Well, you tell me what you want to do. I'm just an NPC, so
Front doors?
Sure. Whatever.
when he goes up, he produces a key. He unlocks it. Basically opens up, and there's basically kind of there's stairs that go up, and like a desk, a shop desk, and there's like old chairs that are kind of like and benches that are double-bladed. Basically, he walks in. As he walks in, he says, "Okay, make sure you step to the right. Don't go on this left side."
They follow,
Yep.
following.
Walk this way.
Pretty much, you follow around here, and then he comes back over this way, goes in here, like offices. Goes down to these. There's a door down there, which he goes up, and there's a knocker, and he grabs it. He turns it to the right and pulls, and it opens up. Stairs to go down. You guys look anywhere else as you're going or not?
Yeah, I'll probably be looking around, see what this place is.
There is like this, those double doors crack open, and there's basically kind of a warehouse. And as you walk by it, you do kind of smell like death in there,
Okay.
like rotting corpses or something like that. But roll your perception as you walk by if you're looking.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
As you walk by, you kind of, if you made it, you could hear some rustling around in there.
Russell.
Hey, I'm Russell.
Is the door ajar?
It's kind of like off the hinge a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pickle. It's a giant pickle. The magic pickle.
I'm gonna
If it's a small one, it would be a piccolo.
take some chalk and write "dead" inside. No, I was just kind of like, okay, beware.
Do
of
that
door.
open inside.
You know anything? All right, go downstairs.
Meanwhile, at the bottom of the stairs.
Everyone's dead.
We come downstairs. He says, like, there's some sort of trap under here. So, but I did it when I did the hinge, and he points over up the wall. There's another sconce. He said that turns it off too. So just it's fine. He kind of, as he says that, he kind of like steps on it gingerly. He's like, yeah, it's fine. So he goes up, and then there's basically this door, and there's some weird carvings into it. Does anybody knows? Nobody knows that. So as you kind of come up, you basically see these weird carvings on it. You would notice something about it's familiar, but you're not sure.
Okay.
You have your memories.
Yeah, right.
So there's something familiar about it, but you're not sure what.
Okay.
Roll your intelligence.
Yes. 42.
He got that book in a card room.
The ABCs?
It was in Dark Elvish.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Human and, transfer.
Yeah, I'll flip it open to the symbols that he
They're
has for
Dark
the alphabet.
Elvish. Yeah, they're like, oh, it's like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of back a little bit. I imagine he's up front. Who's next?
Probably me.
Okay, you, then who's next? You,
I'll be in the back.
back. You, then you.
And yeah, I'm in the back too. I got my bow.
So, if you're kind of like, oh, look, and you're like, yeah, those are Dark Elf letters.
Okay.
I don't know what they mean, but it's kind of like, you don't have time, but it's enough to know that those are Dark Elf.
Okay.
And he's like, normally they would let me in at this point. And he kind of like,
Did they ever have a password that they gave you or anything like that?
What did you heard?
well, they usually knew I was coming, and they'd already had the door open. And I followed them down once, a few times. They'd met me in the lobby. I mean, I didn't know I was coming, and they didn't need waiting for me. Like, they knew.
That's
Somehow. I assume because he's a wizard. Magic is that way. Anyway, you're up front, Brad.
Right. Knock on the door.
There's an echoing. Roll your perceptions.
4. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 5.
Made it by 2.
Well,
We're on
all
the
of you
edge.
hear this snort. And like,
14, yeah.
right. So behind that door, you hear this. Like some big snort and a growl. And like we heard like a big hoof print thump down. But whatever it is, it's large and it sounds big.
But I can't open a door.
It's for you.
Anyway, you hear that, and you hear that snorting like from beyond the door.
This is the only way out of this hallway, right?
Yep.
So back upstairs.
Tap the door handle with my axe.
Tink, tink, tink.
Nothing pops out.
No.
I have spot trap.
Well,
Can I use that? I just realized I have spot
Well,
trap.
You killed Steve again. Of course you.
Seems like, oh, you know, it's
Is it intelligence?
intelligence.
Okay. Looks good.
There's no traffic. What was one he pointed out?
I can't read Dark Elvish. I forgot it.
I tried to open the door.
Suddenly, lightning shoots out.
Thanks.
Death number 3 coming on soon.
Basically, you better do it right this time. Light up with electricity like lights. And it shoots down the hallway.
Oh, good. Everybody.
Okay.
So it hits 3 of you.
Sap. Okay, now it's good.
Oh, not ready to fight. Does it hit me? Oh, don't hit him in the nuts with it. Is everyone getting static sound?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Water mole last that one.
Is that us buzzing?
Yeah.
Everybody started standing up and all of a sudden.
Alright, so
I don't care what size the room is, I'm casting lightning bolts.
Alright. Grim, you take 1.
One.
Grim.
Yep, took 1.
We got tasered in the nipple.
Ouch!
Oh, let's do that again.
You blew the head off your nipple.
So, you were second. Third.
Yes, I guess
No,
so.
fourth is
Oh, Eldraine.
yeah. So fourth.
Fifth and
Fifth and
sixth.
sixth.
Well, wouldn't you have been up there with me if you knew traps? Or is that Warren?
You just,
No, I would just be behind you,
Yeah, okay.
a couple people, and just look.
Well, that's very efficient trap looking.
I didn't say I was
Looks
good at
clear to
it.
me.
Where'd you get your certifications at?
In the tombs. So it didn't really usually bother people down there.
And now is Warren with us, or?
No, not yet.
They didn't catch up.
Choo-choo.
They're trying to cut the mustard.
Yep.
Hey, catch up.
unfortunately,
No. Take it. All right, fine.
Kaizen takes 7.
Oof.
Ooh. Ouch.
And Carlton takes 5 out of 5, so he's at 0 wood.
Who's that?
Aldrin.
Eldraine.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for getting us here. You sit and rest.
All right, so basically it skips off your like arm or something. And, like, ow! Actually, I'm sorry, Brad. Nothing happens to you.
Oh, you really? You're not sorry.
So you see him grab it and like it. There's like this green energy, like the shard has. It kind of hits his body. It bounces off this greenness, but it builds up as it goes by. It slams into his slamming in the wall, and like lets out smoke. And then it hits you like full swirls of that axe, and it's like your beard and hair's all sticking up. You're like yellow beard, like.
Yellow beard.
Yeah.
So you took the blood of it. Tom was like, "There's a trap." You were a little off.
I was just thinking of Yellowberry when Aldrin told us to walk this way. I was like, stagger this way.
Stumble.
That's funny.
The writing seems to disappear after that. It's just a door. And you hear this roar from the outside the door, basically, and you hear this like some sort of wheel moving and chain going down or something like that, and you can hear this. Sounds like a bull roaring and snorting as it stomps, and you can hear this basically some sort of like big
Mechanism.
turning, and yeah.
I think we just let that loose.
It smells like burnt dwarf in here. That's
Well,
for
if it's giant, we're good.
Giant gorgon or something like that.
Don't look at it.
Right, open the door.
All right, you whip it over the door, and it's basically in this kind of.
I'm not gonna jump in though. I'm gonna poke my head in first.
It looks like this was like more storerooms, and like from above, there's like a door, like a half broken winch system. Like they'd bring it down here, and if you look that side, you basically see this Mercolius basically falling into the floor, and there's chains and everything else moving like that. And as you kind of open the door and look, you see this big bull, Manicore, the
Minotaur?
Minotaur. Thank you.
Minotaur.
Minotaur basically it sticks its horns out and it has like this weird wicked armor on it and looks very chaos and stuff like that. And he has like a big like axe and he basically has this reddish eye and he's foaming and kind of got this greenish goo on him. And basically you see these black stripe that he looks like he's got the stuff, like he's been eating the apples.
Oh.
And he's all like crazed in his eye, and he like takes a big whiff, looking at your way. It's clear through everybody else. Yeah. But you're in the hallway, sticking your head door open, so your head's sticking right there, and he basically, and you hear, there's a moving hell on your face, and we go in the rounds.
Oh, this one looks fun.
All right, go for it.
Stick your head back in and close the door. Well, I'm down for the law. Damn the rest.
All right.
Could I have an apple, please?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything I said?
Not that last bit.
Did you hear anything about the Minotaur?
Yeah.
Okay. You're in the back of the hallway, so all it did is hear it roar. So unless you force your way through everybody, you really can't do anything.
No. Try to get closer.
You're gonna try to push through everybody or not?
Try to. At least to where I can see through the doorway.
I'll let her pass.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Everybody's not dead.
No, neither am I.
Yeah. So, all right, you start moving through them. You can push through. You'd have to actually physically move a strength to move him out of the way. Are you going to try and do that?
Yep.
Sing me a song and I'll jump.
Okay, both strength roll. Somebody's trying to push you out of the way, Wade.
Yeah, 11 out of
Oh, I
40.
guess we're getting static sound
58.
on TikTok.
58 out of 70.
Oh, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Right. Well, she actually, she rolled 11, so she actually pushes you to the side and wiggles beside you.
And then,
Yeah. So pretty much she had the higher of the two, closer to the two, so it's kind of like an opposed. She's wiggling by you, not completely by, but she at least like pushes you to the side.
Yeah.
All right. And fortunately, right now you won't be able to shoot your bow because you're wedged in there.
yeah.
All right, so that would go to you. Now that she's in your way, you can't even really see what's going on.
Right.
You just hear the snorting and fouling and
Why have my sword out? And I'm like, I look down at Eldraine. Is he awake?
he's on the wall, like next to the door, and he's basically like that. And let me see. Basically, he's like, he's just kind of like, he's like, looks like fun. What's that?
I say, when we get in there, where are the prisoners at?
They're that way. He kind of points that way, like towards this way. The first set of doors.
Across from the hall?
Yeah, across from that thing. That big, huge bull thing.
Thank you.
And you can't do it.
Right.
Okay, so then we go to...
Oh, can I ask him something else real quick?
Yeah.
Is it locked?
I don't know.
Great.
Like he said, from here on out,
Yeah.
they would have it open.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be Wade. Now you can either use your strength to push her behind you and get going, and push through Brad, or wait till Brad goes out and you can follow him.
I'll wait for him to move.
Okay, and when you do that, you'll have to use strength to get past her.
Okay.
All right, so that would be now you. You're all the way in the back. You gonna do anything?
What's going on over there?
Okay. You want to get a weapon out, or
Yeah, I'll draw my axe and ask a question.
Brad?
What's going on over there?
How far away is he?
Oh, you can go right out the door and charge him.
Okay. Oh, what? How tall is he?
He's about 10 foot.
That falls under giant, right?
Yeah, but we don't get any special bonuses in this game.
But you can charge him, so I'll give you plus.
Yeah, so I'll charge him.
All right.
$2.99.
Plus
I miss.
All right.
Run right past him.
He brings that big, huge, and just slams right into the ground. You both guys kind of shake a little bit as he slams into the ground. You can feel the whole building shake. Some boards like pump down around you and stuff like that as he hits the ground very hard.
So he misses?
Yes, he does. Wade, you can use your strength.
Yes.
So,
Opponents will roll.
so he's loose in here?
No, you're in a hallway.
Yeah.
Well, I just rolled 0-2.
Okay, let you roll a 1.
No.
Okay, well, he's like, boop, and you slide on it. So, all right, you come out and get one attack in. Wait.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Where are you hitting?
44, so right arm, or no, that'd be
Left arm.
left arm.
Okay, you wound him a little bit. Okay. He gets his second attack. He swings, basically slams into the wall over here, collapsing the wall. Just smashes into that wall, just whang it way over you guys' heads, like totally compensating for you two. Totally misses. And then Brad, you have your next.
Nope.
Nope. He's going to hit us. All right. New round. After you can step on out if you wish and fire your bow.
Okay. Dwayne and
Where are you going?
I'm. Pardon?
Where are you going? Out the hallway to where?
Just some clear the doorway.
You're going to go more into the room or just right around the corner?
Yeah, right around the corner. That's how I can get a shot at the Minotaur.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Okay, now I'm using this is my bow, and I'm using the weakening target arrow.
Ooh. Nice. Okay.
81. No, I missed.
Our dice are hating us right now.
It bounces off. It does not break, but you see it bounce off, so you're okay.
Okay.
But
Like
we'll
it-
be able to retrieve it later.
Okay.
Hopefully, once he doesn't step on. But it, you're now.
Shot rocket.
It's like,
Yeah. I'm like, I'll let them soften them up a bit.
wait.
No, actually, I'm going to sneak around the corner there so I can poke my head, see where that thing is, and if its attention is drawn there. What I'd like to do is kind of go around the edge of the room. I want to sneak around to that other door.
Okay, you can roll your sneak.
Yeah. So, and I do have concealment urban.
And I'm sorry, Erwin, also roll your cool.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
A 12.
5. I'm good.
12.
I can just get around it. I'll be all right.
19. Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody good?
And then initiative for sneak.
Yep.
A 12.
Okay. You don't even know where you want to use my side. You did.
La la la
Where's
la.
that damn Marco?
Actually,
You know
put my cloak up.
Yeah. I swear to promise I'm up to no good. All right. You get into that first set of doors. It had writing similar to that other door.
Nah, I'm not. He said it was the one across. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. I kind of look at it like, nope.
All right. You get basically over there, and then that would go to now. Wade. First attack.
Hit. In 0-5, so in the head.
Nice.
I jumped.
You did get up on me.
Yeah. Jumped off of a Grimm's shoulder and whack-a-doodle.
The Minotaur missed and went, is that all?
Whack! Son of a whack! Oh, oh, word! I now have a part.
On my
It's
nose.
cut into its forehead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, right above the eyes. Good
It
shot.
goes.
Have you seen the preview for the new D&D movie that they have out?
Yeah.
Warhammer Thieves.
Yeah. The one scene where the guy's jumping through the air, the big fat dragon.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened with the Minotaur. Just
Basically,
yeah.
you slice it, and it roars out, and it's basically going to come down and try and gore you with its horns. See what you
Gore, sure.
gore.
That's why they just came out with action figures for some of the creatures from that movie. That they transform
Yes,
into
okay.
D20s. So they're all like weird, like they showed like one's like the owl bear or something.
Yeah.
It's folded out, and I'm like, what? But when you fold it all together, it's a D20 with the numbers. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty awesome.
Makes you wonder how balanced it is.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay,
should
then it goes to. See, yours is. So that was you. You can get out now if you wish and join the fray.
I will.
All right, you can
Charge
join it
forward.
plus- charge out plus 10.
Like a noodle the big cow.
Milk this.
7. I don't think that hit.
Such moving pipe. The
Oh, I missed.
All right, you rather swing, miss, Brad.
In the head.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Well, it just opens itself right up for you. Roll again, please.
Ooh.
Again.
It may be opening its head up to you as well.
This is what's inside a cow's brain.
Mad cow disease.
Anyone want some calf brains or cow tongue?
Yes, in fact.
You do default
Huge
very
gash
much.
into its where it oozes this black blood with green and just smells like hot sauce.
The
At least he has some.
He's not a minotaur. He's
Spicy.
a buffalo, and that's his wing sauce.
Everybody's getting it.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, it tries to stomp on basically you, Brad, misses, and tries to stomp on you and will hit you with the dodge. You have dodge low.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, roll under your initiative.
Come on, baby. 22. Initiative is 36, yeah.
All right, well, wham, wham. It's got these big spiked shoot. You know.
Oh, like horseshoes.
Initiative, right? All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, so
Got those big.
next is second attack. Wait,
Yeah.
you have second attack, don't you, right?
Yes.
Not the balls. Not the balls.
No, the bulge.
So left
You're
arm
gonna be the
again.
first dwarf to have this huge armored cup for party armor. What's that for? You never know.
You never know when someone's going to whack you in the noogies.
You never want to be hit by a giant there. Trust me.
It's
It's terrible.
Oh, ogre.
All right, you wound it. Okay, right, and then we'll go to your second attack.
Nope, missed.
Right, Brad, did you do your first one yet?
I just put a big gash in his head.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you do your second.
That ogre tried to sell me a farm by giving me a couple of acres.
40 located.
Oh,
No, 40, so ahead again.
Ooh.
18 acres.
Bacon acres.
Ogre Acres is the place for me. Cannibalism is the life for me. Uncut is the life for me.
Now I just see Mr. Haney as like some Nurgle merchant. Oh, bless him.
Basically, you come out, bounces off its armor that's right down the front. But it just bounces off. All right, new round. You want to shoot another arrow?
Yep. I'm going to do one of the special +1 hit ones. And 15.
Yeah.
All right. Special hit.
So
What does that do?
51, huh?
What did it do?
It's a +1 hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, +1 damage.
Yeah, +1 hit damage. 51, so that's the,
Head.
no,
Oh,
so I rolled 15.
yeah. So 51 would be
51.
left arm.
Left arm.
It just bounces off the armor. You did it solidly. You are over that door.
Keep sneaking.
You can sneak. You can roll again.
You can sneak if you want to. You can do a friendly If you keep sneak,
I kicked that tin can in the corner.
All right. Roll your perception.
A 2.
If you can go over there, you're looking.
So it's gonna be like that scene in Justice League with the Flash, where like running, he just looks, and you're like,
Well, as you're looking up, as you're doing that, you look up and there's like that half open area, kind of a little bit, and you basically see this undead zombie human just kind of like looking there down at you, and it's kind of like, ugh. But it just kind of like puts his hand out, kind of puts his hand through a little crack, like puts his hand through, but it doesn't seem that he can't get through there.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, he's like missing part of his jaw.
Yeah.
There's like a worm coming out of his nose. So, but it confirms that smell you had earlier.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was what it was.
But it's kind of like trying to go through, and you can see some other moving up there because you guys are making
Yeah,
all
I'm
this
sure
noise.
there's more than that.
He's catching as far as his skin is starting to rip on the one, like a jagged nail is ripping off. So it's a little. You saw some zombies earlier, so I'm not going to make you roll.
He's just gonna go right through it and mince himself. So I'm down there. Bring out some paprika.
When you get to that door has writing on it, a dark elvish
It
writing.
does have Dark Elvish.
You should have learned Dark Elf, boys.
I should remember Dark Elvish.
What's that book?
Yeah.
It's for
Okay, Wade.
Yes.
First stack.
Nope.
Okay. He stands back. Lets out a roar.
That's his attack for the round.
Everyone, roll their cool, please.
Oh, it's a gas attack.
Oh no. Oh, I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
21.
72. No.
All right.
I didn't get
Who
mine.
made it? Who didn't make it?
Made it.
Made it.
All right. If you made it, you're fine. And although he basically bellows out that, and there's basically this horrible stench. You know that failed. You guys are basically the hot sauce just gets in your eyes. It's like Count for a Reaper. You're kind of deafened as well, and pretty much you're at -10 on all your attacks. Basically, all your stats are -10 for temporary.
Okay.
And you're slightly deafened. It basically, if somebody yells at you, you can hear them, but otherwise, if you're just talking normal, you won't be able to hear them. But basically, he lets out a roar, chunks of floor plop down, plumps that,
So it's like
and then
being Pete Townsend.
you
Uh-oh.
see some of those boards start to crack and burst and break, and they're basically, when he roared that, it basically weakened everything, and that trap door where they're all walking around is starting to break and fall apart.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Well, isn't that pretty?
your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Try to hit it again.
Okay.
-10.
And you thought dwarves jumping from the ceiling were bad.
I'll leave it on a -10.
All right.
So they whoop whoop D&D. Nope, Warhammer. Close enough.
Warhammer.
Warhammer Fantasy. Sorry, Haiti Benson Poor.
But it's close.
It's the UK version of.
All right. You wound it.
Thanks for watching us play.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Watching us do our thing. Brad.
You're welcome. How you doing?
Yeah. How you doing, Brad? Would you like to read something?
Yeah. I want to swing at it. Nope. Not that time.
Somebody
Used
shared
its
the live
attack,
video.
so it goes back to Wade.
Somebody shared the live video.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, thanks, Monokil
20.
Tar.
Which is in the head.
Much appreciated.
Which is roll again.
Centaur watching a Minotaur.
Cantar. Cantar. Oh, Santa.
No.
Cantar.
Oh, Cantor. Thank you
We'll
for
have, to,
sharing.
we'll have to see if we want the Cantar off of the.
Close to a Minotaur that we're playing.
True. They shared our video. Look at these stupid assholes.
Pretty chill either way. Okay. Okay, that goes back to you second attack. Yes.
5.
Hey, you hit. You do a little one to it.
It's with the battle axe of who knows what.
Yep. And then
Thanks for the likes.
Yes,
Was
thank
it
you.
Hattie Benson. 4.
we love you, Benson.
Hattie Benson, yes. Hattie Benson.
Are you in
4.
Arizona?
No.
Missed. All right.
Where y'all from? Tell us where you're from.
Yep. Where you from?
Hattie Benson says, I'm in a session on Sundays. Half-orc barbarian.
Oh, nice.
New round. Australia, you want to fire a bow again?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 10. Don't forget.
Hattie Benson's from Indiana.
Indiana.
Oh, cool. 24. So I made that one.
All right.
Welcome, Indiana.
And so location 42. That's again the left arm.
Fortunately,
We are in Illinois. Or if you're not from here, Illinois.
it bounces off.
I like to
Illinois.
Illinois.
All right. You.
Disarm him.
Roll your intelligence.
No, we're not from Chicago.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We're from the other side of the state.
All right. Well, you're at the door.
We're from the farmland.
We're from the Iowa
I'm
side.
assuming there's a door handle or something.
Yep. There's that writing on the wall.
I'm going to focus everything I got to try and remember what it might say. Just kind of like, it's right there. It's got to be there. I'm
your
a dark elf. Ooh, 37.
Thank
I
you.
made
It is
it.
me.
Nickel, necktie, nectar.
Something.
Necro.
You're like.
Necro banana.
Something about.
Pudding.
Oh. Burning by the pure fire of cat corn.
Okay.
Kettle corn?
Kettle corn.
Something about corn or yeah,
I'll try to bring about the blah blah corn.
Blah, blah, corn.
you touch it.
No, I don't. I'm actually. I'm like.
I'm not doing it. Fire of corn.
I look up at the trapdoor. Is it about to fall
The
in?
one the guy like his head's through and his hands through. He's like, ah, and then basically you see the whole thing.
How far up is he?
Oh, they're up on the like 15 feet, 18 feet, but that.
Thank you for following
it's
us.
about to. The whole thing's about to fall.
Hattie Benson, thank you for following us.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm thinking I might be able to wrangle a zombie to open this door for me.
All right.
I'm like, hey,
Would you just get a dwarf to open
He's
your
got
door?
trap.
I could.
You got
Well,
trap.
you guys are busy.
That goes to Wade.
Zombies,
I don't wanna-
aka trap trippers.
I don't really want to draw you away from such important business right now.
72 is going to be body.
All right. You wounded it. Now you are using both hands on that, right?
No.
Oh, you're not.
You're using both your feet?
You're
His hand in something else.
Oh, my
you
goodness.
moved it. You.
Trained it.
Oh, he goes. I'm sorry. He goes. He will hit you.
Me?
Yep.
Do I get a chance to dodge or anything
Yes,
again?
you do.
With a -10. Whoosh. 4 would do it. Sheesh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, it whooshes by you and basically.
You just jump on top of the axe and then jump back off.
Boink, boink.
What? Now go to you.
That's right. You're dumb.
All right. Go ahead. Roll. It's your attack.
Oh. 27 to a hit. On a -10 would still be a hit.
All right. But he just
37,
bounces
so-
off his armor. Unfortunately.
Ooh. Come on, dice. Don't make me change you again. There we go. 50 location. Left arm. We're really down on the heads of the left arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to fling that,
Dip a little bit.
around. making a shield with it.
It's
Seasoned toast.
season goes back to Wade.
It's
All right. Stretch it. It will swing. And it will hit you, Wade.
I will try and dodge.
All right.
Actually, 24. So, yes.
When he comes down, slamming into the ground again with that huge hammer, shakes the whole room, and basically you could hear this creaking and crunching from the other room as the ceiling collapses. It starts falling into the other room, and so you can hear something crunching because you're half deaf. You're kind of like, what's that? As you look and you can see this whole area around you is collapsing in, and you see a whole bunch of zombies on top of these old doors, which are slamming down in the ground and basically starting to spill off like rounds. So about 10 zombies.
Do zombies bounce in this game? I guess. Oh, I want to say a happy birthday to Lord Dracul Vlad Dickhead. Vlad the Impaler was born today. Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
1431.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thanks for being a schmuck.
And remember, when you come feeding tonight, he said dickhead.
Yeah.
It was Rob.
It was Rob. Rob dickhead.
Let me give you his address. Hang on.
All right. So he missed you, so that goes back to your second attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
35, I don't think hits.
Minus 10 for you.
Weapon skill's 50 though, so
Nope. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay, move him. Wear down. Okay, back to you. Nope. Nope, you miss. All right, new round. The ceiling starts to collapse. Yeah. And about 10 zombies are falling down with it.
Hallelujah! It's rain zombie.
One that would get all the way through. He's like, finally, like, ha! The legs are walking around behind him, so yeah.
splats himself.
Yep. I did it, guys! All right, new round. So basically, zombies bounce off into the room.
Kaboing, kaboing, kaboing,
Boing, 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 boing.
like clowns.
Oh, jeez.
The other were 10 of them.
And the other one's squished. Or was it what? All right. So they're all bland, disoriented, knocked down. They're not going to do anything this round, but
So where am I?
you're right there.
Right. Okay.
So one lands like on the ground next to you, kind of like, it looks like it's hurt falling, but yeah.
It's sword time. I'm gonna have to do zombie cleanup.
But you're going to switch weapons.
Yep.
Okay, that's what you do. You switch your weapons out.
I am also going to switch weapons. I'm going to put my sword back and bring out that mace against
Okay,
undead.
you do that. Okay. Now we go back to the main foray. You guys. Wade.
It's a Minotaur party.
You can smash them if you want to.
Hits.
Oh, how often do we get together? Just about
Every Tuesday.
Yeah, every Tuesday night.
At around
As long
6
as-
Ooh, roll again.
p.m. Central
That's a
Time.
headshot too. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a
They fire
headshot.
up in between 6 and 6:45.
Check us on Facebook and Twitch for a different type of feed.
Go to our Linktree. You'll find the links to every place
Raconteur
we're
Society.
doing. Yes, we have a different feed actually going on right now. This one you're watching on TikTok is like the backdoor feed, and if you go to our Facebook or our Twitch channel, you'll see our actual feed.
Yeah, the actual fancy where everybody's got their own screen and it's high quality stuff.
It sounded so convincing.
She's like, no, or this person, I don't know what he or she was. Like, probably like, oh my god, are you kidding me?
No, it is cool.
All right.
I'm just gonna grab the look at it.
All right. You basically smash at its head. It stumbles backward, shaking its head, but it definitely wounded heavily.
We're having burgers tonight, boys.
It basically
Back on the menu.
Buffalo
Nuggets.
Buffalo
And-
burgers.
as its eyes kind of gooing out, there's like that green slime that's oozing out all over the place. Pretty much, you've heard it beyond words. So, It swings onwards. Yeah, it's kind of like,
I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. You people are terrible.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
he's like, move it!
Move it.
Eat more chicken. Anyway, so it swings completely misses.
Now I just imagine this thing is like at 50 or I just wanted my cell phone back.
We're done. Hogan.
Like, no.
My Xbox, which is just a box with an X on it. It's like you bought a human and shaking it around. All right, you're next.
Destroy its eye. It's like selfie.
9.
All right. Oh no! Forget it.
The 90.
Moving out of the right leg.
Right in the 90.
Right in the 90. Just like a do.
Glancing blow to the calf. Oh!
Oh, I killed a baby.
Stumble, dropping into the handle. It says calf. It rolled its neck, so it goes down on one knee, but it holds on to its neck. So then it goes to
Suddenly it sounds like a tauntaun. Wow.
Slice it open, get inside.
I thought they smelled bad on the inside.
Someone would warm to that.
No.
All right, you swing, you miss. Zombies getting up. Well, point one.
The guy with the intense been hanging down, stepping on it. Ooh, that was my bad.
Got his stomach. It does. Wade.
7.
Jeez. Ooh, it's still a 1.
That's in the gut.
Where'd you hit it?
In the gut.
7 in the 70s.
Body.
Body.
Hit him right in the 70s.
Right in the
Bull
70s.
strikes your opponent's chest, but not seriously. Your opponent is winded and forces the blow. It may only parry for the next round.
The Minotaur is like down on a knee.
Wham.
Would you just kill me already? Just that poor
You
man.
think this thing would give up? He doesn't hit a damn thing.
I know. You hit the walls really well.
Yeah.
You hit them really well.
Yep. Okay, so that would go to Rob.
25 would hit.
It parries.
Oh, that was the only thing he can do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only you can do.
But apparently that's the only thing he can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't a very good watch bowl.
Watch bowl.
Okay, 2 88s in a row. Come on.
You need a dice shaving chair over here.
All right, you guys.
Alrighty, sword to the nearest zombie.
It's getting up.
79. No, I miss.
All right, you swing, you miss. Phew. One's like, that one right there is like, oh. Coming at you. There's 2 of them actually heading toward you. The other ones are kind of getting distracted with all the noise over that way.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna,
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it first, and then I'm gonna try and grab its arm. But that might be a separate next action.
You have 2 attacks?
No, I don't, and I missed. So
All right, you miss. Okay. Back to Wade.
17. All right. So that's a body again.
Roll again.
No.
I know you can.
He's got to be dying sometime.
Where's body?
Body.
Oh, wait, he can try and parry. Oh, he failed the parry.
oh, he's like, I was doing so good at that thing.
Your blow snaps your opponent's collarbone. Pain reduces characters by 1 to 10 appropriate. So basically, pull the big hammer out.
It's 4 guys. You're just gonna whittle it down. All the zombies look at each other like, we're leaving.
All right. So you can roll your perception. Actually, all 3 of you roll your perception.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Don't forget your minus 10.
I did.
If you made it, you do see 3 zombies. There's 4 of them heading your way. Another 5th one is tumbling that one. You're going to have 3 on you. They're basically all kind of heading your way. You kind of moved off to the side a little bit to fight him, so they were. Let's see. Oh, Nate's coming out. He's like, oh god, I finally made my cool. You son of a bitch! He's like, what the hell, zombies? He hit. He goes, eat. But if you made it, you see there's zombies that come up and basically attack you guys this round. So you can shift, keep attacking him, or you can turn your shift to the zombies. If you basically focus on him, they'll get a bonus to attack you.
I'll turn the shift to the zombies and say, zombies!
Oh, it's a minotaur.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
One will hit you.
Okay. Dodge. Try to. Yes, I do.
All right. You dodge out of the way.
You get a negative 10.
One will hit Brad, but you don't.
I just step to the side and cracks Brad. Oops. So you'll die and come back. I don't give a shit. Pull you in front of me from now on.
You feel somebody on your shoulder.
Not now!
It's like you're trying to pull you out of the way. You ripped out your shirt a little bit. They're like, jeez.
Zombies. Zombies.
One swing at you misses, but you know you're prepared.
I'm dead, so it's like, zombies!
What's your thing with zombies? I keep telling you this is a minotaur. It's a minotaur. That's a zombie. Oh, zombie.
You have dodge blow?
Do I?
This is you as well.
No, I don't. I parried. But
You get it pretty parry.
yeah, I'll try that.
But it's the platypus.
Yeah.
All right. He basically chops into his hand.
Okay.
But you block it.
All right.
All right. That was all them. He's just parrying. So you did attack that. So can't remember where I'm at now. So you did your attack. So you're.
No, I didn't attack. I turned.
Yeah. Okay.
If that's an attack, then I turned.
All right. So go ahead and attack the zombie.
Yes. 26 on negative 10 with the hit.
Roll again.
25.
All right. 93. Where'd you hit it originally?
52. Well, 30, well, 20. What was the first one?
24.
24.
All right. Well, you just turn around. Oh, zombie! And you basically cut him right across.
Uh-huh.
Just 2 pieces, like 2 arms, the top part of people. And then go, ooh. You can chop him basically pieces. All right, now goes Brad. Oh, wait, is it you? I can't remember.
I always go after Gruff.
Yeah, okay,
So I'm the last one.
Yep, you're right.
I don't think I've gotten an attack though.
No.
Do we have it? Okay, we'll go ahead.
Back up.
What round are we in?
I don't know.
5.
Did you get hit on Minotaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just rolling those.
Roll again.
19.
Where'd you hit him?
Left leg.
Actually, no, left arm. It was.
What is that? Can add modify the dice for purposes of hit.
No, whatever you roll is.
No.
Minus 10 is just your original attack, but if you don't have anything, you reverse it. A blow severs a major artery, deaths and shock and blood is instantaneous. So basically, he comes up, you just chunk right into it, up here one of its big meaty arms, and basically it just sprays blood all over you, and you turned around. It's like pretty much it's zombies are oh, they run up. It's a cow and I'm milk. No, it's a bull.
Can you imagine?
I've been looking this bull.
All right,
Just imagine the
bring
power
back.
of
He
that
kills it.
vein.
It comes falling down. Roll your initiative. Down the way.
What is it? What?
Roll your initiative. Get out of the way. You have turned.
Oh, the Minotaur falling.
No.
It falls, bumps you guys out of the way as it falls down. You don't get any more attacks to this around, but basically you're stumped out of the way. Whoever's holding on to you breaks loose and stumbles backward. New round. Okay. Short attack.
Oh, 19 even with the 10, that's good. So location on the left leg.
Hello, Dark Fate. Welcome.
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 Marlene. Hey, Marlene
Dietrich?
Ikesy says howdy
Left leg.
Howdy.
on Facebook.
Oh, hi.
Howdy.
Are you the Hattie Benson from the Tick of Talking?
Oh, well, welcome.
What?
It's a different field, so thank you for joining us on this one. Where did it?
Left leg.
Left leg.
Only took me 3 minutes to see it. No big deal.
Your blow opens, gaping wound in your opponent's leg, almost cutting off. Basically, you kill it, smashing it over its leg.
Like a duty.
All right, no gang.
Elf one. Zombie nothing.
You would, yes.
I'll swing at the one on me.
Okay. There's 3 on you, by the way.
Okay, I missed by 2.
You miss. Okay, back to you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. Wade, you guys can recover yourself. There are some zombies around here, so you can swing at one.
Yes.
Fresh meat, guys.
Missed.
Well,
No, not
dead,
fresh.
dead meat.
4.
Yeah, you basically hack that one to pieces. Brad.
I cut one this way. I cut
You look around, there's a
one
couple
this way. I was
zombies.
going to go this way and this way. We can summon chaos.
Don't say that.
It's like those Wii games where you gonna.
Right?
You kill that one.
Shoot.
Dog, so there's one dog game was fighting with you, and he basically killed that one off. Brad killed one. There's 2 over there. You killed that one. All right. So they will attack you. Miss. Parry.
Okay.
Miss.
No, I did not parry.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay.
I made it
Well,
by 1.
One comes up to bite you, and you basically
Yeah.
knock its face back out, and you can hear some rattling behind you, like something's coming through the door. Back to your guys' second attacks.
That's not good.
No, 93.
52.
94.
52. No.
You missed. Everybody missed.
They suddenly do the Thriller dance.
Brad, one will hit you. Dodge.
I will try and dodge.
The other one misses you.
I will try to ford. You can try Chevy.
No, I won't dodge.
All right. He goes up there.
Oh, it's like
I
now.
It doesn't really. You don't do a wound. You're just too tough. You're like, no. He looks at you like, what? You're like shoe leather.
You need to boil yourself a little bit, sir.
The wings are too spicy, and the burger's like really tough. Come on.
That's one.
This is the worst restaurant ever.
Was that your second attack?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. New round. That's right. What are you doing? You kill the one that you're by.
Yeah.
There's 3 on him by the door. You see that door is starting to open.
Well, I try to help him out.
Or you run over, you can get a +10.
Okay. No.
That's fine. Yeah, you run over. Okay. And then that will go to you. You feel the door opening up behind you.
Is there any way I can get out of the way of the door?
No, you're
Okay.
the zombies are all on you.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to swing and hope for the best. I did hit.
All right. Where you hitting?
63. You want an arm?
No. Actually, that would be body.
Oh, that's body.
Both match the server's internal organs. So basically, you disembowel it. So basically, it guts go everywhere. The one that was you come up to try and help him, and he kills that one. The door opens, and behind the door, you see your betrothed opening the door, and basically like looks completely drugged out of his mind in a purple leisure, like a nice purple leisure suit. He's got like dark robe that's kind of like dark elvish design, but he's kind of like that. He kind of has like some sort of like pipe or something dangling out of his mouth. He's like, "You're all awful loud."
Get back there.
He thinks the pipe. Oh no. I'm so busted.
So busted, bro. All right,
You're safer in there.
03.
okay. All right, well, you just atomizes the thing. It's like,
Cloud of
one
redness.
last. You can push him out of the way, or just let him attack.
I want him attack.
If you want, you can run up to those other two attacking him.
Yeah, you probably should have pushed the other way.
Miss.
89. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm charging.
All right. Those two will attack. Miss. We'll let you get one attack at the end of the round. And Brad totally misses you. Okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I miss you. Don't mind.
You don't call. I miss
With you.
Flowers
Did you hit?
anymore.
Plus 10. No, it's normal chance.
No.
You miss. All right, you charge up as well. These other guys like, oh man, whoa! It's kind of sounds like, whoa, man! I didn't order no Uber carts.
It's like, I gotta go sit in my beanbag chair.
That's real. New round.
66. No, I missed.
You missed. You had a second attack. Do you want to fuck the one that he was attacking?
Yeah.
Actually get it.
No, I missed.
Right, you had one last attack. This is from last round.
Yeah, 71 like vision.
All right, you basically like, chop it into pieces, and it falls to pieces. So those are dead. All right,
Cuisinart.
she missed you. There's two on you.
Yep. Swing. Hit 24.
Ooh, brilliant.
Yeah.
What did it?
Right, left arm.
Left arm. Basically, you about just chop into its arm, crush the whole thing, and just falls into pieces. It was kind of almost skelefied anyway, and it falls to pieces. You two are over there. You can charge over, fighting the rest of the round, or anything. Sure. All right. The other one will fight. He will actually hit. Oh my God! He rolls this.
That against me?
No.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said Dolgogath. I was like, what? What happened to
He
me?
comes up. He's like, and basically right.
Oh,
to the back of his
Eldane?
head, yeah.
Who did this?
Eldraine.
Eldraine. So he ends up killing the last one. So
You go, boy.
yeah, he's kind of like, yeah. So,
Thanks, Jack
but
Burton.
that's it.
Yeah.
The door's open, and he stumbles back. You're betrothed, and you're basically in this large room.
Nipple. Fake nipple.
He stumbles back over to where these are like
Pubic hair.
It's like a thick
Room,
bed.
bathroom. This is where we keep the puppies. Over here, this is the refrigerator. Oh, this is the toilet right here. And here,
This room looks like a big repository. I'm actually like an old classroom almost. There's a stone there, and it's very carved out. Pretty much all over here are like tables built up with various chemicals and other stuff cooking at it, and there's all these.
it's a meth lab.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the freaking Warhammer meth lab.
Warhammer meth lab. Over here are a bunch of cages, and they're all locked up.
Puppies, right?
There's basically almost an altar over here.
Toilet.
Yep. Over here, 2 rooms. Pretty much as you look up, there's a big cage over top like a trap, but it doesn't seem to fall or anything. It's just hanging there. There's a over here. You see like an elf. He's dead, and he's in one of those cages where you're hanging like that. And basically, he's been skinned.
Nice.
But you can still see his ears.
Freshly peeled elf is always nice.
Delicious. Pretty much it's their lab, the meth
I
lab.
don't know about you, but I don't like my elves crusty either.
Cook the skin, eat the skin sample. So crunchy.
Would you like some elf rind?
Buffalo sauce.
Wait, I'll be right back.
You beat me on that one.
But yeah, you see him betrothed, he stumbles back. I can explain everything, dear. Wait. Oh. He turns around, starts running back to the table.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to. Hopefully,
We're out of rounds, so you guys.
Before he actually turns
we're not.
around, my first impulse action is to just go straight up him and basically shove him straight backwards until we stop against something and plant great big smooch
Okay.
on him.
All right. Well, he goes. Like,
Barfs in your mouth.
And basically, he starts making out with you, like totally. Wow, wow, wow.
This is awkward.
And he's like, starts. I knew
Let's go look at his skin now.
I knew I'd love it. I miss you so much. He is definitely out of his gourd, drugged out of his mind. But he basically starts stripping to have sex with you.
Well,
I gotta go. So.
after I've got the smooch done, it's the smack out of it.
Oh, okay. More cool. He just.
What do they have you on?
Nothing. I got. He's totally. He is out of his gourd. I mean, he is basically. If you had somebody who drank to their 0.40, that's how they are. You know, something around. I had a sore pork rind. I got this. Oh, and he reaches over for one of the chemical the apples or the green. It's like the one that you saw. He's like, "Oh, I made this for you. So I worked so hard on it for you."
I just take that and I set it
And you
down.
remember she had that painting. Your mother-in-law. She was making that of him giving you an apple, that golden apple. Ripped. So, you know, whatever that's mean, but it's obviously not that apple.
Right.
He's like, I made this for you. I miss you so much. And they're so mean. Humans are so mean. Talking in Elvish.
So, are there other cages?
There are cages all down here.
All right,
Are there?
go move that way.
Yeah.
Anything alive?
No, shall we?
All right. So you're going to the cages. Where are you going?
I'll go help him with the cages. But
All right. Dognuts is running over to the cages. He seems to be running specifically over to this one way.
You mean Eldring?
Eldrin. Sorry. Yeah.
That's why I get confused last.
Yeah, sorry. Eldrin. Anyway, he starts making a beeline to the one near the skinned one. So he's right, and he's yelling out her name. You know, that's all. That's all. Basically, running over there as fast as he can.
Uh-oh.
And then you were going to the cages, and you were going to the cages. You were the skin dome. Most
Well,
of the,
no, I was just making a joke about the skin, though, but I'll go to the cages, too.
all right. Most of the cages are empty. There is one. There's like somebody that's kind of like holding on the bars. It looks like a little female elf. She looks very, very feral wood elf. I mean, she's got sticks in her hair and everything else, and she's just basically kind of looking. And then she come up, she says in Wood Elvish, she's like, help, 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 help.
You don't speak wood about that.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't.
my ears pick up on that, and I look over.
Yeah, and then you basically see this kind of feral looking elf, wood elf, kind of in cage, reaching her hand out, like yelling in Wood Elvish. Most of the cages are empty. They did have elves in them, but they're gone now. But you get over to that one, and you see this kind of laying there on the bench. She kind of halfway looks up, and she looks beaten, clothes all ripped up. But you see like this half elf female elf looks very similar to him, and she kind of looks up, and she's kind of like frightened at first, but then she kind of goes over and holds this thing. She's like, "What's going on? You've got to get out of here if they see you doing this." No, I've got help. You know, they'll kill us. They'll track us. They'll kill us. No. He's like, the keys. And he starts heading back towards the thing. He's like, I don't know when they're going to be here. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna take guard at the door then.
There's steps that go into like a hallway off that way, but there's a door here. And there's doors there, and the doors you just came in.
I'll take my place kind of between the big door and those other two doors.
Okay, so somewhere in here.
Well,
No, the other
no,
side.
the other side. So there's stairways coming down.
No, this is the hallway that goes out, and then you're not sure where this goes. They're double doors.
Right, that's where I'm gonna position myself.
So you guys, you go over to the Wood Elf.
Yeah.
You're in the Wood Elf. All right.
Where are you guys going?
I'll probably go with Gruff. Unless is there another way into this place?
Well, the way you guys came in, there's doors there and there, but they probably all link up.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Gruff then.
He went over there and helped. He runs back. He seems to know where the keys are, grabs the keys, comes back, starts unlocking it, pulls her out. She's like, they'll come back. They're going to kill you.
That door that he came out of, does it have a latch, like a bar to lock it or anything?
Oh, yeah, you could shut it. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'll close that door and latch it so nobody comes in
All
that
right,
way.
you secure it.
Theoretically.
He starts like, it's like, you don't understand. They're horrible. They have some powers. They could be anybody. The things they did, it's just like, it's okay. We're going to get out of here. These guys kick ass. So, you get over there. He tosses you the keys.
Yeah.
She kind of comes out. She looks actually okay. Looks like she's a little beat up. And she's saying in Wood Elf, which is, I don't know what happened. I was in the forest, and this is this elf knocked me out. I wake up here. Very feral looking wood elf, so he seems to be freshly here. She doesn't know what's going on, so he's like, he tried to feed me. He comes over. He's like, I had no relationship with her whatsoever. I only gave her. It's good to see you. Yep, here. All right. Give me your apple.
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
I haven't really had time to appreciate it.
Okay.
We're in a bit of a
I'm
hurry.
gonna sit down.
Yes, you can do that.
We're finished up. All right. Roll your intelligence, please.
21.
If you recall, there were two dark elves that were sucked into another void.
Yeah.
So.
So that could have been the two?
You do see, like, there's two
But there
rooms
should
over
be
there.
one more though.
Huh?
But there should be one more though.
Well, the one got killed.
You chopped the leg off the other one.
necro guy.
They both disappeared. They both died. Battle.
And I'm thinking one of them.
But shouldn't one of them be Lonsdale?
One should have been Lonsdale, the other one should have been.
The only one that was
Lars?
the bodyguard. Lars.
He's the only one that we know was human. And he probably left when his masters got killed.
Okay.
Maybe.
I was thinking there was three for some reason. I thought there was two and then Lonsdale.
No, they just
Well,
Well, there was
Hey,
Hogarth or Hogarth.
the other
Hogan.
Hogan and Lonsdale. but they would take different forms.
Okay.
And if you ask her, she tells you, it's like, no, they would take different forms. There's two, and she describes the two dark elves, the two you fought in there, one with the scar, the other with the burned face. And he would be the one that was the wizard, and then the other one was the warrior one with the two stars.
Okay.
And then Wizzo, who demised back at the Nard's Inn.
And Lars may have just left.
When you ask her, Lars was here, and she goes, he just left when you guys were doing the big fight.
But where are the other elves?
She said they had died, and then this Wizzo had brought them back to life, and they put cloaks on them, and then they left with Lars. She's like, I don't know where they went, but he could raise the dead.
Bro, so what's this other elfish, is her fiance? What's he been doing?
He's been making the apples. They've kept him drugged with some sort of stuff. And if you look over there, there's like those in a jars that grow that flower, that poisonous.
Oh, yeah.
You see in jars, they've been growing those roses. They're over there, like a garden area. And basically, they kidnapped him. And from what you can gather, I'll just kind of synopsis all, but basically, what he was doing was making you a very special apple. And it basically, when elves make gifts, they take months or weeks to make something, and he was making like the best apple ever, caramel apple or whatever they get for you when you return.
And do that 45 minutes, you know.
Yeah. Well, when he was making it, something went a little awry in it, and then he got kidnapped by these. He had the big fight go on with the whole thing with the college happened. He did get in a fight with the headmaster, and pretty much he got kicked out. He's been trying to fight it and then working on your gift at the same time as you come back. Well, he got so flustered he messed it up, and then he accidentally threw it out, and it basically somebody ate it and it was addictive to humans. Like it went nuts, and then somebody saw that and originally tried to kidnap him, and then he eventually, when he gets better, you'll be able to find out, but eventually he was sold to these two. Somehow he got a hold of them, and they started making these apples, making him make the apples like he did before, keeping him drugged up. You'll find out there really isn't a cure for this. Whatever poisons they were using, do you have prepared poisons?
No.
There's some sort of concoction they put him on. You don't even know what it is, but it's really messed him up, like permanently. Maybe your husband to be could be this permanent drug addict.
Might want to rethink your marriage plans.
Yeah, and he's really maxed up bad. I mean, he'll forget things like that, but he can seem to know to do something he's done before. He's like, oh, this is how to do it, and he's just so into
He's got
making
help in
apples.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
But you also don't see her anywhere.
Your mother?
Yeah.
She's not in here. And if you go into one of these rooms, these are bedrooms, and over here, there's basically a wall, like a safe, and you see this charred body, which looks a lot like Lars, from the kind of charred. His face is open, and he got basically half melted as he's holding onto this safe, and he's all melted and charred. But you do notice part of his features and he had his hair and everything, and the armor. He's like, that's Lars. So he's trying to break into the safe of one of the two Dark Elves' rooms, and one room's nothing but like leathers and spikes and body parts and stuff like that. The other one is just more sleek and just disturbing, but he was trying to break into this altar safe, and he got melted by some sort of magic on it.
Wow.
So he's dead as well.
Okay.
But again, your betrothed mother-in-law is not here at all. And if you open these doors, there's more writing here, and basically it goes up to the stairs and leave.
And if we search the whole building, she's not here.
She's not here. You killed all the zombies, so that's fine. Yeah, she's not here.
Okay.
And
She wasn't one of the zombies, was she?
Don't know.
you look at the zombies now.
What she did.
I was like, oh, that was her. No, but she is definitely not here. And you do notice too, your senses, Orin had her more south. This is not where Orin said she was at.
Oh, okay.
But you're not with Orin right now either,
Right.
so you don't know if she moved or something like that.
Right.
But Path Elf tells me basically he knows that they would store stuff in there in that room. He wasn't sure what. He remember bringing somebody in here once, and he basically left them a normal human. Dropping something off, and I think he was trying to scare me, but he was going to do something at that altar or whatever it is. He might be able to break into it, but I don't know. I wouldn't try that against his hand there.
Yeah.
If you want to try breaking the safe, you may.
Not that important to me.
I'm guarding. I don't know what's going on. So.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of as everything gets wrapped up and figure out there's nobody there, so you guys can get to discuss. Basically, everyone's dead, which is associated here. And as far as Shigo, it tells you is like there's the two dark elves, and the dark elves have changed their forms and turn into different people all the time and do things to her and other stuff.
We're going to see if we can help your hubby.
He's kind of out of mind. There's all those fucked up apples in here. So apparently they're making a manufacturer and just throw them out the town. And,
Let's burn it. We should burn it.
The last time we burned something got loose.
There's nothing here that's getting loose.
Would be blowing that got loose.
Oh, Warren. I'll never live with him.
The horn that he burned.
Oh, brew.
And I'm like,
Yeah, you're saying burn. It's two different things.
yeah, but if you burn it, what if the embers and the fungus get in the ashes in the air?
No.
Maybe we should have a priest come and look at this.
Yeah.
That's a better idea. And then burn it.
I think we should get the guard to come and look at this so that they can take care of it properly and maybe clear the names of most of these elves.
Sounds like a good idea to me. But I'll keep it all in place for a minute.
so you guys know was Orin and Raisin coming?
Yeah.
She will come there, and you guys didn't know, and they says, "Yeah, you gotta come," blah blah blah. You guys get there, and of course, by the time you get there, it's already over. Would they have gotten anybody else or anything?
If it had taken that long, Orin would probably ask for a couple guards.
They would have went.
Like the captain of the guard that's been talking to us, like, well, I think we got it settled.
As you do that, and you get here, she's not this direction.
Okay.
But as you get there, you feel her moving, and pretty much, she seems to be moving near there, like she's coming towards you.
Okay.
She seems to be moved near there,
Okay.
like to another location, but she did seem to move. And then pretty much the guard will come, priest, everything else will come and look over this whole place and take care of stuff. So it's pretty much done for there. This is a little wrap up with her mom, but I gotta get going. So see you guys later.
Hey, Brad.
See you, Brad.
Have a good week.
Yeah, but we're pretty much, for the most part.
Okay. Alrighty.
And pretty much what'll happen too is you're kind of going through this, and you get back to the hotel. There will be a message from someone saying, "If you wish to have us, your mother-in-law, return, we would like to meet."
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And it says the 3 fists.
Oh, okay.
We'll wrap that up quickly next time.
Make sure to
Alrighty.
join us every Tuesday, everybody. Make sure to check out our Linktree. It has links to all of our live feeds and everything else. Go to our YouTube channel. You can see all the episodes leading up to this one.
And everything for the last year and 3 quarters.
And everything else we
Started
play.
live streaming.
I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Mike, thank you for the game. It was very
Thank you,
good.
Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dennis, for hosting. And we'll see you all next Tuesday. Good night, everybody.
See you.
Shut it down there, Dale.
Hit the stop and stop and stop.